Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Recato of Recato Law, small law firm in central Minnesota. And with me today is what? What's your problem?
I have a black screen. Getting knelt on right now.
Why is everything broken?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, man, that thing's looking worse. I don't know.
Yeah, I talked to Mama Vic. She said she believes it was a bite, which very likely could be the case.
Why is your screen black?
I don't know.
Hold on.
What is that saying?
Your whole monitor.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know what happened, man.
What did you do? Is there a chat window on your screen now? Not that one. Hold on.
Ugh, man.
Not that one. I came down here. It's still not there?
Nope.
What the hell? Why is this here?
There it is.
There's this.
Yep.
Okay.
There
Is that
we
the
go.
full screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see the chat. Is that
Yep.
good? Oh my gosh. I came down and set this up while cooking this bacon. And then we get back down here and it's broken, of course.
Look, man. Your TV, everyone's your TV. Your computer is suspect.
Your computer's
Drex
suspect.
alone. Yeah. Hopefully, I talked to Mama Vic. She talked about she believes it's a bite, so I just keep taking the meds.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Starting to look like Popeye over there. It's like the Netflix adaptation of Popeye. It's gone woke.
Well, we eat some spinach.
Oh man, it's awful. Well, it looks like I have chew in my mouth all the time. Like when people put the dip in, they're like, well,
yeah,
that's how my mouth looks. So
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it should only happen for another couple of days. It starts
Just another
to go
couple
down.
weeks.
Yeah,
couple years.
It'll start to go down
forever.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty shitty.
Someone after our show last night, someone texted me, very concerned, and thought you had a mini stroke.
No chance.
And I was like, no, he always sounds that dumb.
my Stallone speech.
Do you remember when Peter had a stroke? Peter Griffin on Family Guy.
I remember that episode.
Like half his body goes down. It was, whoo, that was good comedy, man.
Did I miss that episode?
Yeah. What?
I must have missed that episode.
It was an old one. I don't know. But he's like walking around, his arms just flapping. He gets in the car and closes the door, and his arms like closed in, just hanging out. Oh God. So anyway, tonight's show is pretty plain. Let me tell you all, for the sake of answering this question for the first time of 100. No, there's no Vic news tonight. No Vic news tonight. The appeals court did not.
I see how my jaw looks now, and it looks horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually does look like Popeye.
Yeah, it looks like you ate a Titleist golf ball.
Yeah, it is temporary swelling. Wait, Drex doesn't have a stroke without a lady present. I'm blowing the white balances back out. Yeah. This is definitely like my worst look on any stream ever.
Yeah, you do because like when you duck down, the camera's like compensating. When you come back up, it dies.
I didn't do that time. I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
though.
it did. It did.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of random news though, Nick. One of the worst things, I don't know if you heard, we have the real pandemic, which is simping, right?
Yes.
Riley Reid. Yeah, that Riley Reid got engaged. Did you know that?
It's a risky proposition.
He kisses her on the lips frequently, I'm sure. What do you think about that, Nick?
At least he knows what he's getting into. You know you got to do the follow-up line. That ass.
Yeah. Dude.
I hear she's actually like pretty cool or whatever.
Oh, you like just like real like just regular talking?
Like she's like a normal kind of person, because Look,
Define normal.
I meant like conversationally.
Oh, okay.
Because like apparently she shows up to events in LA and stuff like all the time. I guess so. I don't know. Some people who have run into her.
So she's just.
Yeah, she's like not like super woke or anything ridiculous like that. From what I can tell. What the is this?
Uh-oh.
That smells great.
Okay.
So this is Vegemite. This was sent by Aspie a long time ago.
From the side, I look so worse. Like, dude,
Yeah.
my head. It looks awful. Dude, I think Nick, I might have gotten bitten by a snake, bro.
A snake. What was their name?
A snake or a spider. Yeah. So my lymph nodes were swollen, all that stuff. But yeah, give it some time. I'll be back to normal.
This is like the consistency of chocolate.
Is it?
Yeah.
And you said it smells great, I'm sure.
No, it does. It smells good. I'm gonna get just so you guys know, we have taken safety precautions for this heathen food from a fake country. We have a plate of bacon here to wash down any remnants of Vegemite. If it be less than good. This stuff is kind of hard to spread because
I'm curious why you put butter on first. Like,
I was just told that.
No, I'm saying like most things that you just eat the thing, right?
Here's yours. Let me make mine.
All right, should I smell it? Because usually if you smell something, you won't eat it, right? You're like, ugh.
Well, I smelled it. I'm gonna eat it. Can't be that. It's not that bad.
No, it doesn't smell that weird.
Yeah. Should I tell you what this is made of? Or should we wait until after?
Tell me after.
Okay.
I'm sure it's something awful.
God. They said real thin layer on toast with butter.
So thin layer, butter, and then this.
Yeah. So that's why I'm scraping and scraping and scraping.
I mean,
you know what's funny?
Hopefully this makes my jaw better, right?
I bet Aspie isn't even watching. So we're going to do this, and he's not even going to know that it happened, and he's going to be doubly pissed, and I'm never going to do it again. But I made a promise, and a promise is a promise, and I've failed that every time. Okay. Here's my Vegemite on toast.
Boom.
Is this a fuzzy thing? All right. Well.
All right.
Shall we?
One.
Wait. Here's your preparatory bacon.
All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Oh, delicious.
That's fucking horrible. Dude. Oh my God. Oh. Fuck.
I know this taste.
Oh my God. Oh.
I've tasted this before.
Bruh.
When I was in prison.
Dude.
Ugh.
That is literally liquid ass. That's like ass spread. God, this bacon really gets that down. Dude, that's so nasty.
Here.
I think it just made
You want to finish that toast or you want
No.
Here, send it over this way. I'll put it on his plate. And then throw it into hell where it belongs.
Dude, put it outside and see if any animal eats it, man.
Oh.
Dude, that's one of the worst things I've ever eaten. Ever.
I mean, I've had a lot worse, but it is.
Name something worse. I want to hear this. Name it. Dude, that might have been what got rubbed on my chin. Like,
are you sure it wasn't balls? That was worse stuff than that. I mean, I gotta think.
Dude, bacon is a great palate cleanser, along with strawberry drink.
Yeah. No, I know I've had worse than that, but I'm trying to think of what it was, and I'm just too traumatized. There's a whole pretend country of people who like eat that.
Why?
Because they want to.
You know what? I got to dock Australia some points for that. So that's like one of their like national foods. Like, oh yeah, and then you spread Vegemite on blank, right?
Right.
Who thinks that's good?
I don't know.
Dude, that's literally one of the worst things I've ever had, ever.
Bakamatai says, truth be told, you're either raised on Vegemite or you hate it. I can't eat natto as much as I love Japan.
Look underneath that. You see that? It's a prank. Look, Vegemite is an Aussie prank.
It's disgusting. Oh, here. I'm supposed to tell you what's in it.
Please do.
Uh,
Dead bugs.
Concentrated yeast extract.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Are you serious?
Ingredients: yeast extract, salt, mineral salt, malt extract from barley, color.
That's it.
Yep.
It tastes like straight up ass spread.
It's disgusting.
That is literally one of the top worst things I've ever fucking eaten.
You know, there are few countries I hate as much as Australia.
Go on.
It went to the top of the list.
Did it after Vegemite?
Yep.
Dude, that's terrible.
It's gross, man. I don't like.
Like,
I didn't like it.
I don't even know that's a good. Like, speaking of pranks, right? I don't know if you saw the video, Nick. You may not have, but there's a couple. It's one of the swirl channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some white dude gives his black girlfriend piss to drink. Don't worry, she drank it because that's why I love ghetto gaggers so much, because it proves this point every day. They'll do quite a bit for certain people, but Nick, I would take piss over that. Honestly, if you gave me an option to eat another bite of that or like sip piss, I'd sip piss. Fuck Vegemite, man. Are you serious? Just bacon again.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go that far. Bear Grylls over there. Drinking snake skins full of urine or whatever,
Yeah.
you weirdo.
Look, what was they saying? That was a dodgeball? Necessary? Is it necessary that I drink my own urine? Probably not. Right. But I do it because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Yeah.
I would take piss. The R. Kelly special. Yeah.
Well, Vegemite is definitely sterile, and I don't like the taste. So, God, it's
Dude,
disgusting.
that's terrible, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what I remember that flavor from, though. I've had it, it's obviously a yeast extract, so I've had something with that flavor. Maybe it's like the remnants of brewing beer, I guess, is kind of where it comes from.
Yeah, the crud. The crud
So,
that they just take and they're like, yeah.
I've probably had just a shit beer before that
Yep.
tastes like that. Ugh.
I believe it, man.
Catnip Dave is on to you. He says, Drex eats ass confirmed because how can you compare it unless you've tasted it?
Dude, it's horrible.
Oh, and not good. Not good. All right.
You see that? 1,000 likes and I drink piss. Dude, that was so nasty. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm demotivated to live.
Yeah, that was.
Does anybody know
I
where I
gotta
can
really
buy
clear
some
my
razor
palate.
blades?
What's
Does anybody know where I can buy razor blades?
Yeah, no, right?
Unrelated.
Dude, wait, so who told you to bring that shit? Who was that?
Asphyxiation. I don't think he's even here.
Bruh.
He mailed it to me from Australia.
Dude,
That crap traveled like 12,000 miles to be here.
you've got to kick him off your channel, man.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, is he?
Aspie is in the chat.
Oh.
So, God, it was disgusting. Aspie, thank you. I don't know what I did to you to make you so mad. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this dude on violation, man. He's got to get put into timeout for that.
Yes. Ugh.
That is hot garbage, man. Damn.
All right. Well, now that pleasantness is aside, today's show is really going to be just chilled out. I don't know how long we'll go.
Yeah, we'll do a shorter show.
You slept like all day
Dude, I was in bad shape.
between the
my-
meds and
Feeling terrible.
yeah.
Dude, I was in bad shape.
Is this what COVID looks like? Is this COVID? The meme?
Dude, trust Morgan Freeman. Yeah, so I went to the store today when you went to go do your show with Az,
Yeah.
and I finally got some Benadryl. So I already felt tired just because I just haven't been feeling well, period, because whatever creature bit me. And this is the one time I can't blame something on the German Shepherd.
By the way, I have a whole plate of bacon. Look at this. Look at that.
You know what? That we gotta just go ahead and just shill that bacon. Benson's, right?
Benson's bacon.
Bruh.
Someone sent me a whole bunch of bacon.
It is the smokiest bacon that's ever been created.
It's
ever.
delicious.
Yeah. So dude, I went ahead and I went ahead, Nick, and I took that Benadryl, and dude, I was just in and out of it all day. I was just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, I kept going up into.
I just wasn't doing well, man. I'm finally just now feeling.
So Drex stays in the sunroom when he comes over here, which is funny because I'm getting blackout shades in that room soon.
Yeah.
Because in the daytime it can be pretty bright. There's no avoiding the light.
Dude, I was so exhausted. I just kept like passing out.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is? Once you're on a couch and you pass out a couple of times, you ever notice how hard it gets harder to get up? Like every time you like wake up briefly. So like you wake up, you're like, ugh. Your kids would come in and I'd be like, ugh.
They were, dude. This morning they were so loud. I was like, what? Because yeah, I was supposed to go at 9 a.m. with my oldest to the homeschool thing. And Lady Rackets is a saint. And she's like, hey, are you going to go? And I'm laying there in bed. I'm like, And she says, okay, I'll go. Really? Okay. So I go back to sleep. And then all I hear is every other kid in the house screaming.
Oh, man.
Like, why are you awake?
What? There's a point I think you might have been. Were you here? What were you doing at around 11-ish?
That's about when I got up.
Okay, did you go anywhere?
I didn't leave. Like, if I left the house, it was to throw something in the garbage can or something. I didn't go anywhere.
Well, my daughter and your oldest daughter,
yeah,
came in to disturb me, asking about going on a fucking hike. So you already know what my answer was, don't you?
No, or get out.
Go ahead.
Get out.
It doesn't matter what you ask me. Go ahead. Yeah, but we don't know if Mr. Nick said this, and there might be some rules because we violated something. Like, get out. Go ask him. I'm like, I don't care what. Just leave. I'm in agonizing pain with this extra face on my fucking face.
It's gonna start talking to me like, "Hey, what's up,
dude?" My face was just hurting. Dude, I'm sitting there just in agonizing pain, like because it's inflamed, right?
Yeah.
And you can't really stop it from being inflamed. You just have to sit there and just suffer.
You could jab a knife in it.
So I'm sitting there in pain, and they're like asking me questions. He's like, "Don't ask me shit."
Yeah, I don't. Whatever you want, I don't care.
I don't care. Oh, you want to hike? Do it. You want to get some water? Do it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Nick's got to go see about these damn kids. So yeah, James Marone, yeah. As a general rule of thumb, we don't really hike. Hiking ain't bad, but at the end of the day, fucking hiking. Yeah, it was just crazy because I think kids. So you guys have been around kids. They always want to make sure that someone gave them permission. And one of the things that you guys notice, I'm sure a lot of us did this as kids. Whatever adult looks like less interested in whatever you're talking about, you want to make sure you get that approval. So you can always say, I asked them and they said, okay. So let's say you're sitting there and you're like making food. Is it okay if we go hike? Yeah, go hiking, whatever. And then you still said yes. So I think that's kind of what these kids did. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm chewing tobacco. Sure, I lean down like this. It looks like I'm got a dip in my mouth.
So here's the, with the hiking thing, y'all. For some reason, like, these kids want to go outside. They pretend like they want to go outside for a while. Yep. And what they want to do is go hike. Well, we live on 8 acres, and then there's a bunch of other land around. And our kids will just go walking onto other people's property because they don't really know where that is. They're just like, la-di-da-di-da, and just go walking off. And honestly, you can get lost out here. So it's like... they've gone walking like through the woods and then ended up at the road before and just like, oh, we're just walking down the road, and our neighbors will call because they're driving by and they're like, your kids are like in the street.
Yep.
Which isn't really that close. So
yeah,
I mean, it's not super far.
Nah, but it's far enough that it raises a little concern. Although I gotta be honest though, Nick, how far did we get away from our houses as kids? I mean, miles.
Way different, yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because out here, Nick, I would say it's a less risk.
Yeah, it's not really. I'm not really worried about like bad stuff. Although I'll tell you a story in a little bit. I'm not worried about bad stuff. I'm more worried about, do they wander into the swamp?
Yeah.
Do they get like, out on the roads here don't really have shoulders because they're country roads. So there's not as much space and stuff like that. Are they paying attention to their surroundings? I grew up playing in streets.
Yep.
In Houston and then up in the suburbs. And so it wasn't as big of a deal, but out here it's like they haven't been playing in streets.
Yeah.
They've been playing on iPads their whole lives.
Yeah, and that's what's funny. They get these like weird impulses to suddenly be like, we're going to go on a hike. Like every time, you ever notice, Nick, every time that we suggest they go outside, the answer is always no, of course.
Yeah.
So when we say, hey man, you guys need to go outside, but then at some random point, like Nick, last night they wanted to go outside. It was fucking cold. Yeah. And have you noticed our kids want to go outside when it's cold more often than not? Like, it'll be a nice day. It's like, hey, you guys want to go outside? It's a nice day. iPad. Like, you serious?
No, I'm playing Minecraft right now. You can do that literally anytime.
Anytime.
It's Minnesota. It's only going to be 70 for 2 months.
Yep.
And then it's going to be 100.
Yep.
And then it's going to be negative 10. Anyway.
This place sucks.
What?
This place sucks.
It does. It is the worst state. This state is almost as bad as Australia is a country.
Yeah, but at least we don't have Vegemite. So there's that.
That's true. God, that was disgusting. All right, so anyway, I've got a couple things that we can just peruse through, news stories. By the way, the United Nations made the most red-pilled decision in history.
What's that?
Guess which country they named to their Council on Women?
Please say North Korea.
Iran.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, you know what I didn't tell you about? So this happened last week, Nick. I was talking to my Discord, and I saw Fluffy in a video. Yeah, I'm trying to think who the actress was. It was a chick. It might have been Adriana Chechik. I'm not joking.
Mentioned it.
Yeah.
You mentioned that before, yeah.
Yeah, like, but he was in another. It was in a dog fart video. So I'm sitting there, Nick, as just like a regular day in the life, and when you're just kind of chilling, you're like, let me just browse some porn, and I'm like, oh, that because it gives you like the little preview, so you're like, oh yeah, so you click. Like I said, I'm 90% positive it was Adriana, or it may have been some other actress, and I was like, oh yeah, she's hot, and lo and behold, there's Fluffy. I'm like, bruh, Nick, he's in the same role.
Yeah,
like as like a little.
That's his life. Drex, that's not a role.
You know how much it hurts my face to fucking laugh.
See, because you have to hire actors for various things, right?
Yep.
You know what you don't have to do? You don't ever have to hire a cuck.
No.
Because you just tell them to be there and they show up. Like, yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? So it just hit me. Wouldn't you make a valid argument that might be the best, that might be the most lucrative role in porn, right? Because a cuck will do it for free, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. The men won't show up for free to smash. They're like, dude, you got to pay me something.
Right.
Like, okay, could you find someone off the street? Yes, you could. But you got to have the sexual health checks. There's all this. They got to be able to perform, right? A woman, you can't just take a woman off the street and say, be in a video, right? But the one person that you can take off the street and be like, yeah, we just need you to just be here as a wallpaper it's a cuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sit here and I'll be on cleanup.
Have you heard how much these chicks get paid?
Which ones?
A chick in a porn shoot.
Depending on how big they are, like it's never that much, which is why they do so many scenes.
It's not enough. I'm not advocating for higher pay. I'm saying it is not enough to smut yourself out like that.
Well, here's what's funny.
It's not even a laptop. It's like,
yeah, real talk.
It's like $1,500.
That's the high end.
That's a good rate.
Yeah, that's the high end. I will say this though.
Can you imagine?
Well, Nick, think about this though. Do you know who is actually kind of ruining the porno industry?
Who's that?
Fucking OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
Because chicks are like, wait a minute, if I can get money off of X amount without like doing all of it, doing bukkake scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ruining. Listen,
in hair
OnlyFans.
Product alone.
Yeah.
Trying to clean that mess up.
Dude, What do you think that guy gets paid?
What guy?
The cleanup crew guy. The guy who has to come in and be like,
Oh, and like clean up an apartment or whatever that they rent
yeah,
out?
they rent out. I mean, bruh.
You think they just pay the deposit? Like, we're going to just count this $900 deposit a loss? And someone gets in there, they're like, oh my God.
Oh.
I was reading an article from an ex-male actor or whatever. And he said, okay, you have to understand on the scene, and the scene is the apartment or whatever that they're in. He's like, there is lube everywhere. Like the entire, the whole, everything is covered in just a slimy film of slippery.
Yep.
And he's like, it is everywhere.
Yeah.
You basically just throw away whatever you wore to that place.
Correct.
It's just, what a mess. All right, let's do some chats, and then I've got I found the next Mrs. Drexel. It was sent to me by Sheila Aliens, by the way. Sent me this person, and this is the next Mrs. Drexel. We'll pull her up in a minute. I think you'll be into her. But and then we can discuss some other news stories and stuff like that. Mortal Kombat comes out tomorrow, which we're not going to watch. You know what we should do is finish the 2 movies we've started.
What are the last movies that we started?
We were watching that one with the prison island.
Yeah,
the Asian movie.
Right. Well, you're right. We only got about an hour?
Halfway through, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We definitely got to finish that one.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you started Lady Rackets and I started a movie a while back with the dude from The Raid.
Yeah,
Another action
I
movie.
didn't start that one because remember that was the one when we had to choose which movie we were going to watch.
Yeah.
We chose the Prison Exile Island movie.
Right.
But we did look at the guy from the. I like how we always just call him the guy from The Raid.
Yeah. Rama. Rama's the man, though.
Yeah.
He's good stuff. But yeah, we got to finish that Prison Isle Exile movie. No, it's not Battle Royale. It's newer than that. Was it Nobody? Somebody said Nobody.
No. I heard that's good though. With was it Bob Odenkirk? Or however you say his last name?
Oh, that looks great. Yeah,
I've heard that's good. And I believe it's on Prime. Does that mean we can watch it?
That's not on Prime. Get me a
Hold
Bob Odenkirk check on Prime.
Hold up. Let me see.
I can check this right now. Start watch party. Nobody. No, it's not on Prime.
Damn. It's not. Is it Netflix? What is it on? I swear
It might be on HBO Max.
Okay,
they've been having a lot of the stuff. I don't know, but I want to watch that a lot. That movie looks really good. That movie looks good. It's a $20 rental for Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's insane.
But I've heard it's good, so who knows? I'm seeing a lot of it's not, so no idea. But okay, anyway. So let's do these chats though, and then we'll get into some more stuff in a minute. Funny Valentine 2024 says, never heard of ghetto gaggers prior to y'all talking about it. Looked up some vids. Never looking at a dog bowl the same way again.
Oh no.
Am I on a list now? Hold on. I hear knocking at my door.
Oh God. Well, he told you about his new site, right? Antifa abuse.
Yep.
Nick. We had a conversation, man. I called our man, Mr. Ghetto Gaggers himself. Shout out to him, by the way. He might be watching tonight.
I hope so.
He watched our show last night. He's great. And yeah, I talked about that. He was like, yeah, whereas the other ones, they were like role playing, right? He goes, yeah, these are actually Antifa broads. Like, they're not role playing.
No.
These are actually like leftist Antifa broads. I couldn't be happier.
I was laughing so hard.
Nick, he is hilarious. So shout out to him. You know who you are. You're my man. If you're watching tonight, yeah, much love and respect. Because he's never come on any media platform ever.
Yeah,
he's like a shadowy figure, right?
Right.
But he says he loves you and I so much that he's going to do a show with each of us.
Now he's on blast.
Yeah. Well,
now he's on blast.
Yeah. So that'll be like
you just put it down.
Yeah, that's gonna be the only time that anyone can ever like hear this dude talk about the industry, these German shepherds behind the scenes. Oh, you know what the crazy thing is? He actually invited me to come out and see the set. I will take him up on the offer.
Yeah,
I will be there. I'm gonna give you guys I'll give you guys a little update like after I go out there and visit him. We hang out. I think it's great, man.
Yeah, I really want to have him on because I want to talk to him. Obviously, he is on the precipice of free speech.
Absolutely.
Like, and there are a lot of people who really don't like what he does and have problems with it.
He's
He's
doing God's work.
We know about you.
He's doing God's work.
But yeah, I would fascinated in like that story, how you get into that industry in that way.
But I think it's his particular niche that is the big thing, right? Because getting to that industry is not like that shocking. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, well, I started with this and it kind of morphed into that. That's one thing. But when someone says, how did you go down like this particular niche route of, Latin abuse, facial abuse, ghetto gaggers, Antifa abuse? I mean, it's a brand, and what a mighty brand it is, because if crypto falls off a map, I think that we can get a gagger coin to make way.
Well, and the other part of it that's really interesting, depending on if he's up for talking about it, is the contractual stuff.
Yeah.
Because like nothing in the porn industry happens by accident.
Nothing.
Because you can't. It's too risky of a field.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, heck, there are actresses trying to Me Too dudes on set with cameras rolling and stuff like that. So you have to, like, all bases have to be covered. So I think it'll be a great show if he's ever willing to come on. So I hope so.
Do you know what I find weird about that is, I've been a huge critic of Me Too from day one. And I was like, what I have a problem with, Nick, and he and I talked about this. We talked for about 3 hours on the phone.
Yeah.
And I said, the problem I have is, how does someone go from you signed up on the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
They asked, like they have videos, like the confirmation video, right? Like, is this okay? Are these are your limits? Where I have no limits, Daddy. And they say I'm okay with X, Y, Z, and they do X, Y, Z, and then sometime later, and now they're coming out to us, I didn't really want to. What? Fuck out of here, man.
Well, I mean, that's been emblematic of the entire movement of Me Too. Is half of it is built on I regret my decisions. Yep.
Yeah. All it is. So basically, what Me Too is it basically represents thought exposure and regret, right? So when you get exposed, like Asia Argento or Rose McGowan and some of these other harpies, right? They get exposed and they start going like, well, I regretted it. I was forced to do it. And it's like, no, you weren't. You signed up for what you signed up for. You agreed to it. But TFM actually talked about that years ago, Nick. So when Me Too first broke out, like I can't remember who got. I know when TFM said that Me Too was going to hit the porn industry once Aziz Ansari got Me Too'd. Do you remember that? Where he got it was like a bold article where it's like, so a bad date is me. It was a bad date
situation I've ever.
It was a bad date. Nothing more. It was just a bad date.
Yeah,
and he got Me Too.
It wasn't even that bad of a date. Drex. She talks about she went down on him 4 times during that bad date.
Yep.
Like, and getting mad about it. Like something later on. Like, and the moment she says, "Hey, I'm not into this," he's like, "Whoa, cool. What do you want?"
Cool. Yeah. And he backed off.
He's like, "You need a car to take you home. I'll get you a car, whatever you want. Sorry. I didn't, whatever." And I mean, that article was an embarrassment.
It was. And it kind of laid bare the hypocrisy of the movement. What a dumb movement. But go ahead. Go ahead, Super Chess.
By the way, it looks like the Google moderator team is out in force tonight. I don't know what's up with that. They've been hitting a lot of streams. So if your chat gets deleted by the Google moderator team, that's not us. I don't delete comments. People only get hidden for spam, and that's it. Nothing we can do about it. They were actually hitting Angry Baneling over and over yesterday, so no idea what's going on with that. Mike Hunt says, "Can I get a Jax wins flawless victory from Drex?"
Well, I don't quite remember the voiceover,
Jax
guys.
Wins flawless
Jax wins
victory.
Flawless victory.
I guess. I don't remember.
It's been a long. Like I haven't played.
It's been a while.
I haven't.
Since I've heard the MK voice.
When's the last time you played MK?
Well, I got the.
Well, you got the machine, but if you took away the coin,
last time I played it was when you were over and we played it in here.
Dude, it's been a long time. Damn. I still remember the moves. Like I still remember if I picked Scorpion, back low punch is the
Mortal Kombat 1. Remembering the moves, it's like 2 moves a person.
Yeah. I do remember a lot of the Mortal Kombat 2 combos. I loved Reptile in Part 2. He had some great juggles.
Yeah,
using that his little green ball, and he
Part
had good
3
stuff.
I used Scorpion because he had an axe. That was funny.
Yeah, Sub-Zero was my character in Part 3.
Yeah, I liked him. He had you could spray the ground.
Spray the ground, and you could. Yeah. Oh, that was great. You remember the decoy? Quarter circle back low punch. Put a little decoy Sub-Zero on, and they froze. They touched it.
Yep, that was good.
That was
stuff.
good times, man.
I agree, Stooge Muff and stuff, and I like Ki. I played Ki a lot.
Ki's man.
Ki and Ki2. Harvey Weinstein says thoughts on DSP getting departnered from Twitch. Essentially, he lost all monetary benefits like subs, ad revenue, and bits via official Twitch email. Yes, I was on Heelburst's Babyface today, and we talked about that's what we talked about the entire time. That was the theme of the show. It's tough whenever someone gets whatever that happens to someone. What would be interesting is to know what actually made the decision. I think it was a combination of a bunch of little violations that he's just been doing over the years. And I think that part where I don't know how to word this, but basically where he seemed to hold over a picture of someone's photo ID over them as for modship, I think that might have been the straw. So who knows? Harvey Weinstein says, how much would you charge to represent me on appeal? Whatever you got left, buddy. Dude in 2217 says, Drex, please pay Susan a visit as soon as possible. We might be able to swing a little blind girl action for your trouble. Oh, no.
Definitely, man.
Colby Pearson says, no justice, no peace. Prosecute the obese.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something, man. Nick, you said that you got into it with somebody recently, right? Someone tried to comment about you and stuff, and like these people get triggered over everything, right? Like literally everything. You're hurting my feelings.
Well, this is a guy named Emmett, and Emmett, I go through most of my days not remembering that Emmett exists because who cares?
Yep,
it's a random person. And then what'll happen is Emmett will get some clever idea. He'll run his mouth. He'll tag me or whatever in something or talk about me in some way. And so then I will make fun of him because it works every time.
Of course.
And logically, for whatever reason, it will get so far under his skin. So I did a little, I posted one of his photos on Twitter. And I said, caption this photo. I'll start. I went to the library and all I got was diabetes.
Yep.
Because he looks terrible in that picture.
Indeed.
And so then today, I assume at his behest, the photographer who took the picture issued a DMCA takedown of the picture on Twitter. So, yeah, I hear him. But, so I sent a counter notification, although I have to resend it. Apparently they don't want PO boxes. They want street addresses. See, this is the trick with DMCA is people use it to dox other people because to counterclaim a DMCA notice, you have to provide a street address. Mm-hmm. So I will have to provide a street address. Although thank goodness I actually have, my Ricada Media account is actually, owned by Ricada Media, an LLC with a street address that is not my house.
Smooth.
So I went to use the P.O. box because that's where I receive service of process personally, but they'll have to just accept my street address for the corporation. So that's that. So I'll have to resubmit it. I, of course, took the opportunity to make fun of him in the counter notification.
As you should.
To remind him that he's a fat waste of space.
He is. He's the worst of sperm and egg.
Yeah. And so this is the way it goes, though. I don't care about these people. And then they come and want to engage with me for whatever reason. I don't care what their motivation is. But if you engage with me, I'm probably going to fire back.
Yep.
Because that's been my personality since I was born.
Yep.
And then they get mad when you make fun of them.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry. Was it not fair game for me to respond to you?
Right.
Too bad. So anyway, yeah, of course I had a run in with diabetes there, but Prosecute the obese. Hungry Ewok says, tell everyone in what school activity you met your wife. I was a cheerleader. We've covered this plenty of times on the show. So, college cheerleading. So, didn't do high school cheerleading.
Those were good times.
High school cheerleading's gay.
It is.
College cheerleading is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. So lots of fun. After you busted the knee.
Yeah. So busted knee, and then Nick recruits me to cheerlead. And I'm trying. Nick, do you know what the best part about cheerleading in college is?
I can think of some things.
There's something about there's like this like lack of care that it shows through, right? Like you can
didn't give a
nobody just you can just see it in the dude's eyes. Like, yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like that's the look guys have in college cheerleading, and it's great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we even grilled. Remember that? We'd grill in the dorms and stuff.
Oh, we had all sorts of shenanigans.
Yeah, man.
That was how we had access to the gymnastics rooms to do fight clubs.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was good times. That was a great time, man.
Next we got Kyra says, does anyone else get the intro song stuck in their head before it starts, or just me? I do. I'm with you. Mr. Rigsby Gaming says, I'm working on Camel Harris's autobiography on becoming VP, titled Failing Upwards by Lying on Your Back, a Kamala Harris story. Sending you a copy once it's done. Would Drex like one also? I don't know. Is that what you're into? You want to read that?
My God.
You want to read that book?
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Semperfi Oracle says 2004 Colorado State champion male cheerleader here, 5A division high school competitive squad. Hey, listen, you did serious stuff. Our cheerleading squad was bootleg.
Bruh. I mean, Nick, I'm trying to think. Like, where would you like rank us in the realms of cheerleading? Like, okay, you know when you have like a last resort?
Wherever the bottom is, just dig down from there.
Yeah, dig deeper. Because if you said, "Yo, Nick, one of the gymnast guys got hurt. We just need you to fill in."
Nope.
No.
There was no tumbling.
No.
There was barely lifting. There's no dancing.
Wait, who hurt their shoulder lifting the big chick?
Me.
That was you?
Yes.
Hold on.
AV.
I know.
You guys got to understand, this girl had 100 pounds on me.
Maybe more.
And
she was so big.
And our coach made me try and lift her. It was not meant to be. The stars were not aligned. Every star in the universe would have had to been aligned to have generate enough gravity to get her off the ground. It was not happening.
Well, here's what's crazy. If I were a woman, I would be embarrassed that like guys struggle to lift me up. Like
the problem that I had was like she insisted, and I was nice. I was like, look, I'm not trying to be rude here, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think. I didn't say I don't think Hercules can do that either. But
you should have.
It was.
Dude, she had 100 pounds on you, honestly.
Yeah, because
like,
I was smaller back then too.
Yeah.
I was probably 165, 170.
And she was dense. Like she had that like dense weight. Because you can be bigger and not.
I remember.
It's so hard to laugh right now.
Oh gosh, it was.
My stroke laughing is just awful. Oh man, my fucking face.
Fran Mataragi says, Drex, I hear singing Through the Wire by Kanye makes that mouth thing all better.
Oh,
I'm not familiar with the song.
You remember that? That's because that's when he broke his jaw.
Oh,
so the song when he made the song Through the Wire, so he was rapping through a broken jaw.
So yeah, it's wired up. Okay, I got.
That's how this jaw feels, man.
Fac Uniga says, Drex, tell Nick about the explosion of AIDS that is friction. Absolute highlight of my year thus far, and I'm glad I got to share it with you and producer Tim. Still can't believe he sent it to all 3 MGTOWN emails.
What is that? Huh? I don't think I know.
The explosion of AIDS that is friction. Fac Uniga must have told you something on the show?
Maybe. It doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head. Of AIDS? I mean,
I think he's just saying it's like a whatever friction is. I mean, I know what friction is in general, but it's capitalized, so it tells me it's like a title of something.
Oh, yeah, maybe one of our videos that we made. We made some juicy stuff, man. Real juicy.
Huh?
Real spicy.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Irby says, "Hey Drex, summarize the definition of German shepherds for Amaranthus, heel versus babyface." Fun fact: pedophilia is unisex, and so is the wood chipper.
Oh, of course.
And Nick, when can we expect vigilanteism to wrap up? Also, Rocco's basilisk. Vigilanteism. I mean, I think it's going to follow a precipitous decline in police activity. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it will. If things keep going the way they're going,
I agree.
It's going to, because I know normally you would never be a cop, but would you ever be a cop?
No.
Like doubly no.
No, you'd be like, okay, so I'm just going to get shit on all day, every day. And if I do my job, I get shit on. If I don't do my job, I get shit on. So I'll just not do it.
LeBron James is going to post your name on Twitter and say, "You're next."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there maybe a chance that someone might act on LeBron James's prompting?
Of course, because that's what they do.
Because there's enough people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he took the tweet down. He said it was, he didn't want to contribute to hate, his tweet was being used to contribute to hate.
Of course.
Is what he said.
Deflection. LeBron James was raised by a German Shepherd, single mom. Teenage German Shepherd, single mom. That's all you need to know about LeBron James.
So,
yeah,
you've talked about him before. Adrian Valladares says, have Drexel say in an angry tone, "Stop simping."
Wait, say again?
You're supposed to say in an angry tone, "Stop simping."
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Stop simping.
Drexel, buddy, I'll never stop. I don't think I could stop even if I wanted to, but why would I want to stop when all women are queens? Oh, there you go. DOG Beera says, Drexel, German Shepherds are great dogs and don't deserve to be compared to these ratchet females. Pit bulls would be more accurate. Large jaws and heads with nothing in them. Also, what are your thoughts on LeBron James' recent comments? Oh, we just happened to talk about that.
Yeah,
so.
Everyone doesn't understand. So, back in the civil rights era, what the government used to intimidate and threaten and harm black men, they were using German Shepherds. Thus, shout out to my man Minister Jaffe using the term German Shepherd, because they sick the German Shepherd on you. That's why every time you hear something, Nick, you've heard those stories, right? Protect black women. You've heard that nonsense. Just like Stop Asian Hate, which is also nonsense. Yeah.
Oh, I got a story on that too.
Oh, what's that?
No, we'll talk about it.
Okay, yeah. So that's the reason why we use German Shepherds. Everyone thinks that they take the term literally, like, but German Shepherds are good. Dude, I know German Shepherds are good dogs, but when they were used to go like this, on black men, and black men were getting hosed down by police, yeah, that happens today now with these German Shepherds. So thus, I did an episode, Nick, where I talked about social genocide, right? Mm-hmm. You have to literally ostracize these people from everything and don't associate with them. Watch this, Nick. I want you to think about something like you would know some of these people, but like people like Michaela Pink, who has been arrested on fraud charges. Cynthia G, the hair-hatted one, right? All these chicks using rockin' weaves and shit.
Did you say the hairy-handed one?
Huh?
Did you say the hairy-handed one?
Oh no, hair hat.
Oh, hair hat.
Yeah. There was that video of the.
I thought you said the hairy-handed one. I was really
confused. No, hair hats. Yeah, and they fight to the death to get burning weave. I told you about that, right? The weave shop was literally burning down, and these German Shepherds were fighting over the weaves in the dumpster because they have so much self-hate that they never wear their natural hair that they have to fight over weave. And for anybody out there who's dumb enough to actually smash German Shepherds, just pull their hair. Because it's not their hair. And then when it slips out and she's bald-headed.
Have you watched Bad Hair?
Is that a Chris Rock movie or Good Hair or something?
No, Bad Hair is a Hulu horror movie.
Oh.
About a chick who gets a possessed evil weave.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even joking. I saw it. I saw it on the plane. I didn't watch it on the plane.
Yeah, it's something else, man. And Nick, we're like reaching this point now where as you see more and more like societal decay and social decay.
Yeah.
You see more people just kind of throw their hands up, right? They just go like this. Like, well, More people have become apathetic, I feel.
I was watching a video of it was a boardwalk somewhere out in California, I think. And it was just like scenes from Venice Beach, maybe? Is that California?
Yep.
Yeah, so it was
That's
Venice
the volleyball
Beach.
haven.
And they're showing just the Venice Beach area.
Recently?
And, it was a compilation of just like people,
tent cities and homeless
and fights and muggings and beatings and stuff. And the craziest thing was you'd see someone just start wailing on someone and like dragging them across the road, and everybody just watching and walking away.
Yeah, well, I was just in California. I was just out in San Diego and saw all of the further decay. And Nick, California's done. Dude. Like you have to like to really see it to just go like this, like oh, this is too far gone. Yeah, it's not gonna fix itself, man.
Derek Bambanek says, a bit of coin for what I just witnessed you gentlemen suffer. Normally I try things before I knock them, but I will defer to the wisdom of my elders. Yeah, no, I have no interest in Vegemite. It was disgusting. It should be burned to the ground. Not in Minecraft. Jose Gonzalez says, good evening, Nick and Drex. Where did it go? Damn it. I made it back to the States. Hey, good. I went to Jack in the Box after being stationed in Japan for 5 years. It was bad. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
I miss Japan already. At least they put pride at making food. To be fair, man, you went to Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, let me ask you something. You just got off a long plane ride, right? What's the last place you're going to eat?
No, I'm going to go get those 2 for 50-cent tacos at Jack in the Box. That's what I want.
Why would you be eating Jack in the Box, man? Like, no, seriously. Like, why would you? Are you serious? Like, Nick, if I get off like Jack in the Box, like fast food in general is like my last resort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Nick, this plane leaves in 45 minutes. I have to hop on, and I it's 8 gates down, but there's a Jack in the Box right there. This is your last chance to eat before you can get home. Then you eat Jack in the Box. No other time.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. No.
Don't eat. Just don't eat Jack.
Just don't eat Jack in the Box, man.
But yeah, just don't eat Jack in the Box. I got nothing. Go to a Five Guys. If you want a burger or something, go to Five Guys. No One Important says, so what are your guys' final thoughts on redo of Healer? Oh, you probably have several episodes left, right?
No. So here's what happened. I was passing out. I was in well, I guess I can't dox her. A place with Miss Columbia, right?
Yeah.
And she actually likes it. Nick, I am amazed at how many women like redo of Healer.
It's written by a woman.
It is?
Yep.
It all makes sense now.
It all makes sense
the revenge
real quick.
Oh, my God, because she was convinced that this was a beta male power fantasy, right? Like this loser dude. It all makes sense now. The pokers. So here's what's funny. Miss Columbia, I did I text my Discord and I said, everyone wants to know, right? Poker or no poker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the hot poker scene in episode 2. And she said no. She's like, I'm not like every woman who wants, the worst of the worst to happen. No, Nick, one episode, I think it was by episode 3 or 4, she goes, nope. Because it was 3. Because is that when they show Bullet taking his cheeks?
Yeah.
She goes, okay, I changed my mind. He should have gotten the poker. Yeah, we watched it. But I did doze off a couple times because I was just exhausted from traveling and stuff. So
traveling, okay.
I will have to.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to go back and. But here's the thing, though, Nick, the little link thing that you sent me, episodes 8 and 9 were not on there. Which is weird. Like you go up to 7 and then it goes boop to 10. Like you can put 8 and 9 like in the little heading bar, but it does. It always sends you to 10.
So I watched all of the 12 episodes.
Yep.
That was decent. I mean, it's not like a breakaway anime. Actually, my favorite scenes in the anime, though, are the fights. Like, I think they do the fights really well. I mean, there's funny stuff going on. But, like, there were times where the nudity parts got to be a little, like, too gratuitous. Like,
I agree with that, honestly.
There were times where it's just, like, okay, you literally decided for this episode you had to get a scene in, and so you crammed it in here. And then there were the creative usages of it, which was fine. But I thought they went a little overboard on some of the, like, we must do a nude scene here. And I was like, oh, okay. But overall, I thought it was fun anime.
Yeah, well, do you know where I think the anime really succeeds is it has shock value because it's not woke. we've had woke garbage pushed down our throats so much for so long, Nick, that people are just so sick of it. They're like, because redo of Healer on just on a base level. If someone says, where would you rank this in your top anime? Nick, I don't think it'd make, if you're being fair, it doesn't make anyone's top anime. However, because of the times, it's so popular because you've been so inundated with woke everything and all that. So you finally get to just see something that's like, we're just going to go for pure shock value and craziness. And I just, it's very refreshing. Because, you and I have talked about this, Nick. Timing is everything in art, right? Everything. Because you can, Nick, if you make something like that's like gritty at the wrong time, it's considered bad. Make something lighthearted and it's good. Like you and I took the kids to go see Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Do you know why Sonic the Hedgehog was so popular? Because it wasn't woke. It was just a movie.
It was just fun.
It was just a fun movie.
All they did was just, hey, let's just make a Sonic movie.
Let's just make a Sonic movie.
How novel of a concept that is.
So it was refreshing. Like it was like, oh great, this is great. It's just go to the movies and just have fun for a change, as opposed to and more wokeness. Like you did hear about Thunder Force, right? Please tell me you did. Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spencer.
Oh, is that the two big chick superheroes?
Two fat chick
That
superheroes.
sounds terrible.
I heard it is an abomination. If anyone's seen that, let us know. Because Coming to America, I feel, is the worst sequel to anything in any genre in history. It's worse than, look, Nick, it's worse than Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see Coming to America?
I thought you meant Speed 2, and I was like, yes, I did.
Did you, though?
Yeah, of course I did.
What did you think?
Speed 2 was terrible. But my favorite part of Speed 2 was actually on The Simpsons. When Milhouse they're on the bus and like Bart is driving the bus and just flying down the road. Milhouse says, "It's like Speed 2 but on a bus instead of a boat."
Oh, that's great trolling, man. That's great trolling.
Yeah. I got to finish this chat. He says, fun fact, the meme going around with it, redo, is that more women like it because they are masochists, which if that's the case, Drex is right. Women like to be dominated. I don't think that makes them masochists, honestly.
No. Here's the thing. I think women in general here's the thing. Let's start here, Nick.
Yeah.
Everyone appreciates a revenge story. Would you agree with that? Like, it's
a genre.
It's a genre. Like, it's the easiest genre to make in action is, all right, Nick, you were done dirty. Now you're going to see. Why did we go see Kill Bill?
You don't have to justify why your main character, who's supposed to be a good guy, is murdering a bunch of people.
Correct. Because he was done dirty or she was done dirty.
Yep. Okay, their morality is out the window.
Yep. We can all take a revenge story. Like, you know what I think was one of the best modern revenge stories? John Wick.
John Wick was great.
We loved seeing him stack that body count like a college thought.
My favorite was when he hit that dude's head on the counter.
Yeah.
Because, it is the nastiest looking thing. And you're like, granite countertops don't move. Like, that counter wasn't going anywhere. Because you see in movies where someone will get their head in like a bathroom and it'll
break the sink or something.
The sink, which probably isn't going to happen most of the time. But on that granite counter, it was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is not going to stop out here. These kids, man.
I know. Well, while Nick's gone, I'm about to do a little shill for my man here. Unfortunately, I can't be on the show Wednesdays like I used to because of my schedule change. But shout out to Phoenix Aram, man, and he and the Weebs. Their Discord. If you don't know about Phoenix Aram's Discord server, definitely check it out. Good guy, good crew, and he actually introduced me to the show, the animated show Black Dynamite, with Michael Jai White doing the voice work. And great show. If you guys haven't seen Black Dynamite, definitely check that out. That shit's great. It's just been wild. And I see someone is that Gerald Garvin talk about John Wick. So I want you guys to think about something, right? You look at the John Wick stories of the world. The audience appreciates revenge, but we also appreciate stylized action with good quality heroes or protagonists, right? Because John Wick is not an everyman. He's an assassin, right? So how do you make an assassin look, like how do you make that cool? Well, we set it up with the revenge story, and then you come out there and John Wick is just bodying people, man. I mean, left and right, he's just bodying them. And it's done in such a way where it's so stylized that like we can't help but appreciate that here's this dude who's very, he's the top level of what he does, and he's just offing all the bad guys. And it's refreshing because, I mean, you guys think about it. Let's start looking at some of the so-called action movies that have come out. You have something like, Ghostbusters, Terminator Woke Fate. I'm trying to think, was Atomic Blonde. Everything has basically just been like these feminist movies, right? And it doesn't really resonate. It just doesn't work because everyone's looking like, so a girl who's 130 pounds maybe could just knock out a Navy SEAL. Like it's ridiculous. So seeing that is very refreshing. And I see someone just generic Eric talked about Dread. Dread is the same way. It's that bare bones. Dread to me is a lesser version of the Raid, where you have a goal. The goal, and it's very video game-esque if you think about it. The goal is to reach the bad guy at the top of the tower. So he's got to gun his way through all of the villains and mid-bosses and all that to get to, in that case, it was Mama. You remember that movie Dread, Nick?
Dread was great.
Because it was like a lesser version of the Raid, right? Like you have to get to the villain. Where's the villain, Nick? At the top of the tower, right?
Yeah.
So you have to run and gun your way. Like so it's a very video game-esque, even Game of Death, Bruce Lee's Game of Death. He knows
literally
the bad guy.
A tower.
It's literally a tower.
Yep.
You go up the tower, beating up thugs, and each time as you go higher, you're fighting like a new boss character, right? That's like his henchman. Which is what Ninja Scroll was. You remember when we first watched Ninja Scroll back in the day, Nick? And you have the
Devils of Kimon.
Oh God, the I'm the new Shogun of the Dark, and
Himuro Gemma, a menacing
he was a menacing villain.
Yeah.
Now you and I have both talked about something that doesn't get talked about enough, Nick. The beauty that is Iron Monkey.
Iron Monkey's phenomenal.
Because my man with the Buddha's palm, Nick, was dead serious. That Buddha's palm. That Buddha's palm was real, man.
I like it all. I like it all. It's great. No, but yeah, the revenge movie is that's the thing.
But it's so easy.
Yep.
It's Nick, if you and I wanted to make a movie and you wanted to make a basic plot, I would say revenge or horror, because horror is a survival movie.
Yep.
Revenge is a survival movie, but it's basically
Revenge isn't a survival movie. Because most of the time in revenge movies, they're left for dead and theoretically like could disappear and just go. Like John Wick, I mean, if he didn't decide to take his revenge, the deed was done.
Yep.
He just happened to live through it.
Yep. Same with Kill Bill.
Yeah, same with Kill Bill.
The bride is left for dead. Nick, you know what I think also works is that if you notice with more and more movies now, they want to get to the action scenes quicker. And they would rather tell you a story in flashbacks, which I think is actually a good thing. Because do you remember back in the day, Nick, if you and I watched a movie and revenge was the name of the game, kind of like Thundering Mantis, you had this long, drawn-out thing about whatever.
Thundering Mantis is an hour and a half of boring for 20 minutes of of
peak greatness.
Yeah.
But you think about the Raid, Nick, the movie just starts. You start the movie and there it is. Like Dread is the same way. Like there's not that much backstory under it. Just boom, here we are. Mama's at the top of the tower. They got a new drug. We come to visit, and then we got to gun our way up.
And when they get thrown off the tower and they're dying in slow-mo. That is the most brutal thing that like you could do to someone. That was great. That was hilarious.
I loved it.
Okay.
Conan.
Let's see. Loric Project says, Washingtonian here. Everyone in this awful state hikes. I don't. Mudding is more fun. Synac 8 says Dread. I think he meant Drex though. You have to choose. If you dodge the question, you're confirmed gay. You must eat the entire can of Vegemite or let a pedo live free.
Damn. I mean, I'm the most anti-pedo dude I know, man, but he might be free than a motherfucker to walk around in the streets. Vegemite is that bad, man. Nick, that's like, here's the thing, Nick, you couldn't even down it, right? Like you couldn't go like this. Like you couldn't take a spoon and go and try to drink it down with something.
If you ate a spoon of Vegemite, your body would force that right back.
It forces it up.
You would vomit that up immediately.
Bad. That is the worst thing ever, man. Vegemite's terrible, man. Don't believe any of these Australian people that are telling you guys different. That shit's hot garbage.
Yeah. Gabriel Eving says, it's a crying shame, Drex. Coworker recommended a dating site. Girl seemed interested, asking me about myself. 2 days later, can I have $100? I overdrafted my account. Me, the proper questions starts about elementary.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is there was someone who actually texted me. Remember I told you about the Bible thumping coworker I had who got cucked, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the 7 kids, and he actually sent me a message tonight that happened to him. Like, just literally must have been today. Some chick asked him for $50 for gas. Dude, let me just tell you guys this. Do not give these hoes any money. Ever. Not $1, not 1 red cent, nothing. Because, Nick, what have we been hearing? They're strong and independent, don't need no man. Especially if you're in the community. If you're on the Martin Luther King Boulevard side of things, you've been hearing that for 60 years. Give them nothing.
That was the funniest part of the Popeyes video. Because I was driving with Lady Rackets through Orlando.
Yep.
We were headed up to Kingsland, Georgia to go visit with Vic. And we crossed Martin Luther King Boulevard, and I just said, police ain't stopping here.
Yep.
And she's like, what? And I was like, oh, nothing. But I remember from that video.
Any civil rights figure.
Yep, you cannot be
if you see a civil rights figure's name on a boulevard,
if you're
on a bridge,
Cesar Chavez Street, get out.
Get out. It's only ratchetness, violence, and decay.
Malcolm X Courtyard.
Yeah, man.
No.
You're going to get shot. You're going to get stabbed. You're going to get gun-butted. Something bad is going to happen.
And the police aren't coming to help you.
They are coming, man. They aren't coming to Gary, Indiana to help you either.
Did I ever tell you that? When we were coming back when we drove to Florida last year, and we're coming back, and we're coming up to Chicago. It's nighttime. So we're going to stop because it was either stop before Gary.
I hope you chose that option.
Or drive all the way through Chicago and stop in Wisconsin. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can take like 3 or 4 more hours. So we stopped like 20 miles outside of Gary in the middle of nothing, just a field with a hotel.
That was a smart idea.
And so we get up in the morning. I tell all my kids, I'm like, you listen here. You go to that bathroom right now. Because once we get in that car, I'm not stopping until I'm in Wisconsin.
Yep.
So they all go to the bathroom. We get right in the car, get going. Get into Gary.
Don't say it.
The middle one immediately. Dad, I got to go to the bathroom. Yeah, me too.
Oh, no.
So I had to take 5 kids out in Gary, Indiana to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I don't have a gun with me. What are you doing?
How did it look?
Like poverty. That's how it looked.
Of course it did.
And this is right off the highway. So
yeah.
So it's not like we were in we didn't have to travel far to get into the hood.
No,
it is the hood.
It is the hood.
Yeah.
You show up in Gary, like, wow, this place is fucking horrible.
I was just like, I was so mad.
Oh, my man put George Floyd Square. I'm just, dude. Let me just say this, Nick. Now, do you want me to tell you why the black community is at the very bottom of like every fucking metric, and why German Shepherds possess a net worth of approximately $5? Even though they're so educated. Nick,
I got my degree.
I'm a PhD. I got my master's. What you got? Nick,
I got a PhD in.
I'll tell you what it is, Nick.
Sorry.
The only community
mm-hmm.
that pedestalizes, rewards, and cherishes deadbeat ain't shit Negroes and career criminals is the black community. In any other community, Nick, like think about this for a second. If a neo-Nazi skinhead dude who has a long criminal record something happens to him, right? A police encounter, whatever the case is. White people don't stand up being like, yeah, justice for that person. They're like, this dude's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Jerry Sandusky. Something happens to Jerry Sandusky, right? You're not going to hear anybody being like, no, man, we need to march for Jerry Sandusky. No, he's a pedo. You see what I'm saying? Like no other community. The only justice for Jacob Blake. Are you fucking serious?
What if Jerry Sandusky got hugged by a suicide bomber? He just comes up and he goes, hello, snack bar, and then grabs him, and then just poof, and they're both
Gone.
gone. Everybody just
Pretty much. Dude, but Nick, think about it. The Latino community doesn't really do that. The white community, the Asian community, the Indian, Arab, no community pedestalizes criminals. You look at the black community, Nick, every time you hear someone saying justice for insert random, lunatic beta male rage black guy here, he's always a nobody. Like, so you're a career criminal. Who was the one that had the gun to the pregnant woman? Was that George Floyd?
yeah. Well,
In the past?
no, I don't know if it's
Or was it
ever
Jacob
been
Blake?
fully confirmed that she was pregnant, but that was the story.
Yeah.
That
So
was-
a career criminal.
But yeah,
A career criminal gets a street named after him because why? Because
well,
why?
He got killed.
Chris Rock said it in a thing. He said it in a stand-up.
isn't that how you get a street named after you?
Absolutely. He's a martyr.
You get deaded.
Man, fuck George Floyd.
You know, I feel bad for George Floyd for one reason.
What's that?
He wasn't a martyr. He's been made into a martyr by his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He didn't want, because I tell you what, I'm guessing if you could resurrect George Floyd for 30 seconds to be like, all right, we can resurrect you, but it undoes all the good you did for black people. Do you want to stay resurrected, or are you going to just die and benefit the community? Be like, I'm probably going to stay resurrected.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I find to be very peculiar is I look at the thing like this. I don't care what side of the fence someone's on when it comes to the Floyd Chauvin thing. I think that we all need to agree on one thing. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on.
Mm-hmm.
No one should either lose their life or another person winds up in prison over a dispute over $20 fucking dollars. Because Nick, I want you to really think about that. Nick, what jumped off the whole scenario?
I've talked at length about it.
Right?
I'm with you.
Nick, like I said,
Yeah.
I don't care what side you're on. I don't care. Look, if you're saying screaming BLM or Blue Lives Matter, I don't care. If you're saying, Candace Owens saying Chauvin didn't get a fair trial, this person's saying that, this person's saying, George Floyd, all of it's irrelevant to me. The fact that we got to this point and there were riots and there was property damage over, because Nick, if that $20 scenario does not happen, where are we at today? The whole summer wouldn't have had all that. The
Well,
rioting.
they probably would have found something else.
Some other some other situation.
But when you think about it, like the amount of damage that $20 bill did,
Yep,
was phenomenal.
yeah, Nick,
Millions of dollars in property damage.
Nick, because at the end of the day, $20 that we're not even sure was or was not counterfeit. Was Nick? And even still, you would agree it wouldn't matter anyway because it's $20.
Yep.
Like,
Well, that's the thing. The one guy you really feel bad for in the whole situation is the clerk, because he's like he tried to just cover the 20, because he was like, I don't, it's not a big deal, and he felt awful about it. But the manager, I think it was the manager who says, no, we're going to call the police and do the, follow the protocol or whatever.
look, let's just say this, people. Look, if a situation is over $20, stop. I don't want to see anybody go to jail or lose their life over when someone gets to the end of it. Like, you know what reminds me of, Nick? Real talk.
Yeah.
When you and I watch Casino, when Joe Pesci pops the dude's eye out of his head, do you remember how livid he was when he did all this torture? Nick, he beat him. He stuck ice picks in his balls.
Yep.
And he put his head in a fucking vice.
Yep.
And at the end of all that, he popped his eye out of his head. When he finally gives him the name, Nick, do you remember George? Do you remember Joe Pesci's face? Look, Charlie M. Like, Nick, we went through all this.
I pop your fucking eye out of your head, you for Charlie M.
Like he was livid at this dude because like after all of this, that's what this was over, was Charlie M.
Yeah.
Just like after all this, over $20, bruh, $20. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Nah.
and to the I've seen a couple people. How about not breaking the law? Yeah. How about not breaking the law? Yes, but at the end of the day, like there's some. This is the stuff that bothers me with modern policing more than anything. Is we're at these jump off points over and over, and often it's over petty shit. Guy got tased, like got pulled over for whatever, expired registration, I think it was. And then that ends up with a bullet. Now, because he runs, primary
Which
reason.
was not smart.
Secondary reason, because the chick pulls a gun instead of a taser, like a dummy. But it's this interaction where it's like,
Over this?
Yeah.
Like, so basically and from what I heard, he had bought the car from his mom, so the title stuff was getting transferred.
Who knows?
But Nick, okay, so if you pull someone over for tabs, and then you see the air freshener, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, but Nick, at the end of the day, no one should be. We shouldn't have these kind of altercations over something so petty, like because Nick, I mean, when if you're at the pearly gates, and they're like, "Why are you here?" You're like, "Oh, over a traffic stop."
I gotta stop the chat real quick because they're misunderstanding part of the argument. It's both sides of the coin here. It's not just the cop shouldn't be interacting with someone over a petty charge. It's also the dumbass shouldn't be running during this interaction. Correct. And with Floyd, it's over $20. Like he reacted like a ridiculous idiot. Absolutely. Over $20 as well. Like these things are being blown up by not just one side of the aisle here. We're not just sympathizing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I just that I'm not gonna lie, Nick. That does bother me when someone's like, it's that argument's bad. It's like because Nick, if you start asking somebody, if you're gonna have to have somebody use lethal force, you would rather the situation that just happened, where you go, this girl's about to stab someone to death. Mm-hmm. That's something that people can go, oh yeah, man, this is a situation. But when someone goes, so why is someone dead and why is someone on trial? You're like this, over $20. Like, are you serious?
Yeah,
over a traffic stop, like over someone trying to stab someone to death is a different story. Like, dude, I don't care what side someone's on, it's still over $20.
Yeah, and take it to the point where Floyd doesn't die.
Yep, and
goes to potentially to. Well, in Minnesota, I think it's a gross misdemeanor. I looked it up the other day. The counterfeiting of currency, not at the federal level, but at the state level, passing counterfeit currency. That's jail over $20. You know what that should be? It should be $20 that he pays in restitution, plus a court fine.
Yep,
and maybe like an extra $100 charge. Like
go on your merry way. Like, dude. And Nick, I think this is where people get so confused. Because watch this, Nick. You can make this argument from both sides, right?
Yeah.
If you are pro Derek Chauvin, you're mad that Chauvin's in jail. If you are pro George Floyd, you're mad that he's dead, right?
Yeah.
So where you should meet at the middle is like this. This is over $20. Like, that's my point, Nick. It doesn't matter what. Like I said, we're not talking about it was a wild shootout. It still all this whole incident started over $20. Whether counterfeit or not, look, man, get a court day, get a citation, a fine, like, because Nick, I wouldn't want to end up in a situation where I'm facing jail time over $20, or I don't want to be facing life or death over $20.
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a mess. But whatever the solution is, like, we've got to figure out how to get everybody in these situations on board. And yeah, the guy who got plugged also had a warrant for his arrest for a gross misdemeanor as well. And again, when the cops pull you over and you're out of the car, guess what? Stop. You're caught.
The running, all that shit needs to stop.
Yep.
And I hate to admit it, but a lot of people turn up the most when they want to show out in front of cops and stuff. It's like, can you just fucking chill? Like, I don't know, man.
Here we go. Let's see. Ace Brain 2003 says, Drex, would you ever consider making an OnlyFans account where you and the Smash Bros show the world the life of a degenerate? Lol.
Yep.
You would consider doing that?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, due to all the censorship, I always thought to myself, it would make more sense to start like a Pornhub channel and just go behind the scenes of the lifestyle and tell people what's what, because Nick, on the MGTOWN podcast, we've talked to lots of women who confirm everything I'm saying. Because, you have people in your chat and other chats all around the world that are pretending that, everything I say is some kind of embellished fallacy or whatever. And then you have the women saying, no, it's all true. And, it is what it is. But Nick, at what point are we going to get to as a society where people start being honest? Because you and I talked about that last night. They try to cancel a cis white male for saying something, right? They try to cancel black dudes. As long as a black dude is masculine and he's not a cuck, they're gonna go after him, right? But as long as he is Lil Nas X and he's a rainbow agenda type person, they pedestalize that just like criminals. Like, oh yeah, it's so great because you're controllable.
Right.
anyone who's in the rainbow agenda is easily controlled. Anyone who's a career criminal like Floyd, dudes like that, Nick, and I've noticed this especially with black men, they always have to find a destitute, broke-ass white chick to leech off of. Because these guys have no life skills, no people skills, no job skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they got to find someone who's going to tolerate them. Black women will typically tolerate a guy who is, if he's not a thug, he can just give them good dick, and that's enough. I'm a PhD. Has a hobosexual living with her right now, sitting on a couch playing Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And you start to see this more in the black community, I think, than anywhere else, Nick. And one of the reasons why, you and I talk about, if you ever go to a state fair and you see a skinny or well-built or at least decently attractive black man with a land whale of a fucking white chick, you're like, what dynamic is this? He's supplying her de-invalidation. She pays all the bills. And he drives her car during the day while she's at work.
She is big.
Big. There are some white chicks out here, Nick.
Hey, all you need to know, if you ever need to see a big white chick, just go to any water park.
Yeah.
It
attracts them. It's
a
magnetic.
Yeah.
It's truly magnetic. And let me ask you something, Nick. What do you think about when you see fat chicks in one-piece versus two-piece swimsuits?
I'm wondering why they're not just wearing a garbage bag.
They look so horrible.
You know what? Put on that garbage bag. And while you're at it, just close it and throw yourself away.
They're horrible. And the thing is, Nick, is that like these are the ones, and if there's any ladies in here in the chat who can attest to this, they're the ones who are the most free and open in women's locker rooms. Like it's the fat, grotesque woman who's like walking around naked. And old men.
It's like a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, it's like, bruh.
They walk up and they put the leg up on the bench, and you're like,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I switched gyms. I don't go to Lifetime anymore.
Right.
And so I go to LA Fitness, and God bless me for not using like the showers and stuff. I just take my sweaty ass home, take a shower, and call it a day. But when I used to take a shower at Lifetime, Nick, there was a point where I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah.
This shit needs to stop. This whole walking around naked and like talking. I don't want to talk to any dude while fucking naked.
Nope.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean,
what they're doing.
I mean, who do you think is going to win the pennant this year? Bruh, your fucking balls are
I'm about to stab you in the face with a pennant.
Come on. It's fucking bitch-made shit, man.
Yeah. Someone asked, I've answered this a couple times, but if you haven't seen it, someone was asking how they can stack up charges in Minnesota. Because in Minnesota, the way we have our murder and manslaughter laws written, there are different elements to each one. Whereas in other states, the lower degree of murder is like a subset of the higher degree. So you got first degree, second degree is first degree minus premeditation, third degree is second degree minus intent, or something like that, for example. And so in other states, they can only charge one of them because they have all the same elements. In Minnesota, there are situations in which you can have different elements for the same act, but have one victim, like Floyd. So you've got an unintentional murder caused by an assault. You've got a cop recklessly creating a situation without regard for human life in which someone is in danger. That's the third degree. That one may not end up sticking. And then the second degree manslaughter charge is the negligence, culpable negligence, where a situation was created and then a duty of care was assumed and that duty was breached. And it was to a higher level than just normal negligence. So all of those things can be true in the Chauvin-Floyd scenario. And since all of them are true, he could be guilty of all of them. Now, the thing is, though, he won't serve time for all of them consecutively. He serves them concurrently. So only the highest one ends up mattering in the long run. So that's how. And a lot of people don't like it, but that's what Minnesota law is. What was next? Oh, David Gunther says vigilantism, but also insurgency If feds keep targeting normal people as extremists, same mistake the State Department made in Iraq. Drago says, hi, Nick and Drex. Here's $20 for the 2 years I've been watching you. Thanks for being so entertaining. And Drex, you're an awesome guest.
Thanks, man.
Stooge Muffin Stuffin'.
Is that a name?
Yeah.
That's great.
Says, F consoles. Finally got a gaming PC. It has a RTX 2060 Super. Now that I'm officially a PC gamer, should I get the Halo Master Chief Collection? I've never played Halo before. Also, do you have any recommendations for PC games? The chat has recommendations for PC games, I'm sure. I'm a bad person to take recommendations on because I just like Risk of Rain. The Halo Master Chief Collection is cool, but Halo is a different kind of shooter. It was really made for consoles. It's a lot slower than most other shooters because you were dealing with shitty twin stick controls as opposed to a mouse and keyboard.
You remember how fast Unreal was when you showed me those videos of guys like coming upwards shooting rockets?
That was Quake 3.
Quake, yeah.
Quake 3 Arena, yeah.
Unbelievable like Twitch reactions, like bruh.
Yeah. But I mean the Halo games are fun, the story's kind of fun, everything.
I don't know about you, Nick. I think it's impossible to recommend any game to anybody without knowing their taste, right? Because Nick, let's just say a guy walks to me right now and goes like, well, hey, what I just bought a console or a PC or whatever. What do you think? It's like, dude, I don't know what you like. Like,
yeah,
some people like RPGs, some people like action, fighting. Like, I think it's impossible to truly pick a genre or even a game to suggest to somebody.
Legitimately, the first thing I do when I get a new high-powered gaming PC, when I sit down to actually play games, is somehow get DOSBox running and play a game from like 1992.
Of course.
So I'm a degenerate. William Smith says, I watched Neon Genesis Evangelion for the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth time this year.
Damn.
I know it's been an all-time classic for years. My spidey sense tells me you have an opinion on it that I'm paying $20 to hear. I like the show overall. I hate the cicada scenes in the random episodes. Shinji's a pussy and a complete baby, and he needed to get in the fucking robot. Other than that, Asuka's best girl, and yeah.
Oh, guess what?
What's that?
It was after I left and got back home. I told Miss Columbia about. Here's what's crazy, Nick. So she said, and you'll find this give you a chuckle. She goes, "You don't seem like a guy that's like a big into music. You remember the Bible, right?"
Yeah,
Nick. I'm talking 400 CDs. Like, music is my shit, right? So I just chuckled at her when she said that, and I suggested to her the music and the anime itself of Cowboy Bebop, which to me has the best music in anime history, right?
Yeah.
So I sent her the opening song, which is Tank, right? Then I sent her 2 episodes, Real Folk Blues 1 and Ballad of Fallen Angels, which is session 5, right? And she loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, music matters. I don't know why it seems to be so like overlooked when it comes to like whether it be anime or whatever, like because the first thing you think of in Cowboy Bebop, right? Everyone when someone says Cowboy Bebop, first thing you think is music, cool characters, and then like action and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you start thinking of the characters themselves, Spike and Jet,
Vicious.
and of course Vicious. But I miss quality music in our entertainment. Nick, that's actually one of my big gripes with these new Star Wars movies. The Disney Star Wars movies, Nick, I can't think of one score that was composed. Remember, I can't blame John Williams because your director is telling you like, oh, I want it to sound like this.
Yeah.
Nothing in the new Star Wars. There's no music that's memorable.
You know what I like about the early 2000s and late 90s teen comedies? Like Van Wilder, Not Another Teen Movie. Their soundtracks were great.
Correct.
Eurotrip. The soundtrack to Eurotrip was fantastic. It was good. I watched that the other day on Prime on a watch party. It's like every time you watch one of those, like, yeah, the soundtracks to these movies.
Yep.
And then there's some that just nail like the despondent Western soundtrack too. And I'm just trying to think.
But it matters. Like
yeah, it really does.
Themes because Nick, no matter how good you make whatever it is, if you're an Outlaw Star fan, you're this and that, the other. There's just something to be said about when you have quality music to go along with what's on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that's one of the things I think that pushed Star Wars into like the global cultural phenomenon stratosphere was you go back, and especially once you got to Empire Strikes Back, when you started having the Empire's theme, right, the Darth Vader theme,
Right.
and the music kind of took front stage and center because Lucas always envisioned it as a space opera. Nick, music just matters, man. And how often have we, you and I watched Triple X together, unfortunately. Nothing about that
when
movie
he's
was
saying Triple X, he means the shitty Vin Diesel movie
terrible.
Triple X.
Terrible.
But you know what was better than Triple X? Triple X 2 with
Ice Cube.
Ugh. Man, I'm out here on a snowboard. He's awful.
He's awful.
He's so bad.
He's awful, man.
I'm trying to find. There's a movie I watched not too long ago, and I'm trying to remember what it was because it was. It had the best soundtrack. It was like a Western soundtrack. So I'm gonna see if I can find it in a minute. God, it was good. Jose Gonzalez says, yep, that was the situation. It was late. Nothing was open. This is Jack in the Box guy.
Oh, yeah, I
It
figured.
was late. Nothing was open. And it was the last thing I could have before going to a taxi to the hotel. 11-hour flight. There is one Jack in the Box in Tokyo. It was awesome. Yeah, fast food in other countries.
Isn't that the weirdest shit?
Yeah.
When I went to Colombia, there across the street was a KFC, if I recall, and a Domino's. I definitely remember the Domino's.
Mm-hmm.
Colombia.
Anime Reverie says, I got so mad watching the first John Wick. The antagonist had John KO'd and tied up. He still waited for John to wake up so he could gloat. Are you kidding me? They're wanting to punish. They want to punish. So since they want to punish them, that's what gets them. That's the trope. Figbat DN says, good morning, Drex and Nick R. Hard R. Congrats on hitting 5K subs with MGTOWN. I can't believe people out here celebrating the life of a dope fiend. Only an MLK community, Pepperidge Farms, remembers.
Yeah.
So
Nick, I meant to send you something.
You did.
No, there's something else. Minister Jap posted this, and I think you would really appreciate this. Because there's this notion out there in every community that's not black that like all black people are like pro criminal George Floyd and shit, which is not true.
Right.
Like every black person's a Democrat. No, they're fucking not. Like every black person is woke. No, they're not. So
are you sure?
Yeah. So it's funny seeing my man Minister Jap, who's in the heart of the city, the worst city, Chirac. And so it's funny. Here's a dude who's in the middle of Chirac, who's anti, career criminals like George Floyd.
Right.
So I just find it funny that, he made this post, and I think it's very telling, man. But you can't tell these old comfortable Negroes and liberals anything.
Where the hell did my watch history go?
Oh shit, dude. I gotta say this though, Nick.
What?
Every time I'm out and about, I always like to delete my internet browser history. It's one of my greatest fears is dying, and they go through my phone.
Yeah.
And see the degeneracy. Like, you ever think about that where you're like, man, what if I get into a horrible car wreck? Like, well, the phone survived just perfect. We need to call his mom. And they pull up, man. It's Spank Bang. It's Pornhub. It's X Hamster. There's just all kinds of shit. Like, I don't know how I got on the midgets, but it happened. I always think about that, though, Nick. I can't help.
Oh, I got to find the midget for you.
Man, look, there's some midgets with cakes out here in the streets.
Where is my watch history? Oh, it's just pissing me off.
Look, man, I know there's some people in there that think the same thing. I know there's guys in this chat right now that you guys have thought about that shit. Did you not? Where you think about your browser history, like, man, if I died or something, I went to a coma and they checked my browser, it's like, fuck. No, just the porn. Like, dude, Nick, it's so true, man. I'm telling you, dude, I look at some of this shit, I'm like, I don't know how I got down this rabbit hole, man.
I swear, I used to know where this was because I'm still gonna find it. I want to find out what that movie was. Is it in settings?
Oh, look at that. We got people who are deleting their shit as soon as they log off. Look, man. Wait, porn tracks? I haven't heard of porn tracks. Hold on. Let me see this shit. I don't know, man. Man, let me check.
Here we go. Watch history. This could be bad. Let's see. Shaft was good, of course. Tombstone, I don't think it was that. Was it just... Am I just thinking of... Was it 48 Hours? I think it was 48 Hours that had a really good soundtrack that I watched recently. Last of the Mohicans has a great soundtrack.
That was just a good movie, period.
It really was.
Shout out to my man, Michael Mann.
It's too long, though.
Yeah. You know, whoever just told me about porn tracks, shout out to you. I don't know who the fuck you are, but look, I've been looking for these glory hole swallow scenes.
Oh my God, no.
Nick,
Stop it.
I'm a bad person. I know.
Five-Headed Shark Attack.
God damn. Oh, and this shit's in HD.
Reservoir Dogs has a phenomenal soundtrack as well.
What's with these ads? Oh, shit. Damn.
Turn the volume down before you get
Don't worry. It just... I don't like when I click on something and there's like little pop-ups and shit.
Yeah.
Nick, I don't want... Look, Nick, let me just tell you this, man.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing the degeneracy... I can't talk with this damn extra person on my face.
Uh-huh.
During the degeneracy chat, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my new biggest peeve is in the world of free porn.
What's that?
The fucking ads on porn sites. Like, try Jerkmate.
You know what I love, though? There's an ad for something called Jerkmate. That's just funny.
Well, here's my problem, though. Like YouTube, before I got YouTube Premium, which is, man, you were right about that.
Yeah.
Damn, it changed my life. Changed my daughter's life, too.
Never seeing an
Never
ad.
seen an ad and being able to
great.
download videos because I can watch them on the plane.
Yeah.
Nick, when I want to watch porn, I don't want ads for anything. That especially when I can't skip it for like 9 seconds. I'm like, I don't care about Jerkmate or Live Jasmine cam girls.
Yes, you do.
Let's get to the porn.
How dare you?
Fuck, man. Yeah. Oh, no, Nick, that's something I can't stand. I'll say something even worse than Jerkmate ads. So unless you put you tilt your phone sideways and put it to maximum size on the screen.
Tell me more about this. This is
I'd say-
interesting.
This is for everybody in the chat. All my brothers out there, you guys know this shit is true. When you go to a video, you're like, I want to watch this video with whoever, right? There's Riley Reid getting smashed in a Black Raw scene, right? Nick, these penis enlargement GIFs, like ad GIFs, right, are at the top of the screen. So I can't focus on the video because it's like there's just dick in your face all the time. I didn't come to see that, man.
Yes, you did.
And then Nick, it's
Why are you lying?
beneath the ad.
Why are you
but
lying?
I don't like watching videos in full screen because I like to browse other porn while I look at
You
porn.
are the most degenerate scumbag I've ever met.
But everybody in this chat, you guys know this is true. When you want to watch your quality content, you have it like so it's at the regular size screen. It's like going on YouTube, right?
I now know why you want a Surface Duo.
Yeah.
You want to have two windows open. One for browsing, one for playing.
But Nick, it's so true. Because you have the regular size little video, right? You click play, it's going on, and you want to while the scene is getting ready, and of course now one of the best things they added was being able to slide your finger and see to timestamp, right? And you click that shit, but you're browsing other porn, right? You might also little suggestions, and as you scroll through,
This site knows me so well.
well, you start to scroll down and you slide your finger across so it starts to play it plays the video.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like having a full screen because then I can't see other porn. And then there's all these dick gifs. I don't care about penis enlargement. I don't care about all this other shit. It's terrible. Oh, my man put horizontal or nothing.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
What's that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Super Iron Bob says, don't forget all those heroes in the crowd making the scene out of control for the cops and encouraging resistance. Well, except for the one old man who's like, just get in the truck. Great. Oh, that guy was a hero. Okay. All right, I think it's time for me to finally pull up this the new Mrs. Drexel.
Oh shit.
You're gonna like this girl. Here we go. Hold on. Pause this. God, I hate how Twitter
Oh
works
shit,
these-
Brave browser has built-in ad block? I keep hearing about this Brave browser.
Brave browser's great.
Is it? Because I've been using Chrome. That's all I've ever known, really. You know, back in the days we had Internet Explorer. Obviously, you know, if you're using an Apple product, you got Safari, and I've heard, you know, obviously we've used was it like Firefox back in the day. I've been hearing about this Brave browser. So
Brave's terrific. All right, here you go. I don't want. There we go. Perfect. Let me get the audio fixed up so we can all hear it. This is gonna be good. Are we on the right audio here? Oh,
Please.
we are. All right, you see her now? Look at that. You ready for this?
Sure. I hope so.
All right, this is the next Mrs. Drexel.
All right, I just matched with this
Wait, we gotta turn this up. Way up.
guy on Hinge, and my profile says you should not go out with me if you can't handle the fact that I'm an aggressive feminist. And he says, I'm a feminist, I don't preach it though. Now let me explain something to you, white men, or men in general, or white people in general. I don't care. There's like lots of combinations you can choose from. Human rights are not a party trick. They are not something that you can believe in until it affects you. You are either actively part of the solution or you are part of the problem. Period. That's it. If you are not actively going to be a feminist, if you are not actively going to be an ally for Black Lives Matter, if you are not actively going to be an ally for the LGBTQ community, then you are part of the problem. So, this is a long way of saying I unmatched him. But, do better. Alright, I just matched with this guy on Hinge.
There you go.
You already know what I'm going to say.
You would hit it
Go on.
twice.
Go on.
No, that's it. And then you would be an advocate for Black Lives Matter, for the LGBTQ community, and you would be a rabid feminist. That's what would happen. I knew you'd like her. That's why I picked her.
Okay, get her off my screen. She's hideous.
What are you talking about?
Ugh.
That's your. How can you talk about your wife that way?
Ugh. You know, this is the reason why I shout out to my man from Ghetto Gaggers yet again. This is why we smut these chicks out, Nick. It's girls like this who do the most, right? Nick, you remember that guy you said wore a MAGA hat and smashed that commie chick?
Yeah, it's Clay.
Respect.
Clay's great.
God bless it. Listen, for all you bitch-made simps out there, if you guys know anybody, maybe you're in the comments section right now, where has simping gotten you? But if you wear that MAGA hat and you talk that real shit, these chicks will get on their knees. So Clay knows it. Nick, a chick like that, right? You have to be an ally for feminism and Black Lives Matter. Is that the same chick?
Nope, different chick.
She looks the same.
Listen. Actually, it might be the same.
It's the same. I think it's the same chick, man.
Oh, it is her. Yeah, that's the same username.
Dude, hold on. Let me say this, Nick. When it comes to the animal kingdom, right? The most toxic creatures in the animal kingdom they're usually brightly colored, right?
Yeah.
To warn other creatures, this is toxic. This is why I tell you guys, when you see these rabid feminists with the hair dyes and the tattoos and shit, bones in their nose, stay away. Now, you can still smash them, but you might end up in a mattress girl situation where you're getting Me Too'd.
You might end up in a mattress.
For real.
Forever.
But this chick, though, Nick, if my man is watching from Ghetto Gaggers, find out who this TikTok thought is and get her on Antifa abuse.
Here, this is good.
I'm just going to talk about gatekeeping for approximately a minute. I'm sorry, but if you're a man and you're trying to tell me that something is not sexist, even though I have told you that it is and why, and you try to defend it by bringing up something completely unrelated and you're not seeing the difference, not only are you wrong, but you are also stupid. I promise you. You don't know more about comic books than I do. You just don't. Unless you spend your entire day and you've constructed your entire life around reading comics, reading about comics, writing about comics, reading analytical papers like theses and dissertations about comic books, and talking about comic books, you don't know more than me. I am an expert by anyone's standards. I promise you, this would be a good time for you to just sit over there in the corner and shut the fuck up. Because if I say something, it's backed by an exact issue number or 12. You don't know more than I do. Thanks.
Hey, Nick.
You know what? Drex, do you know anything about comics?
Sure.
Do you know more than her about comics?
No way I do. She knows everything.
Oh, you're wrong. I know way more than her about comics, and I don't know shit about comics.
You know what's great? You know what's great, Nick? These are the chicks that stay single for a long time and start bitching about men, right? Because they... Hey, let me ask you this, Nick. Where's she going to be in 15 years? Tell me.
Alone.
Like
Wherever
lonely AF, right?
No, she's going to be enjoying living her lonely life. Like, she's going to be like, this is great.
This is so great.
I'm liberated.
I'm liberated from that damn kitchen and them fucking kids. And I'll tell you what, I got a new hair dye. Did I look great? And you're going to see Nick when she gets no attention. I keep telling you guys about, look, Nick, it's a little different than when you met Lady Rackets. But I'll tell you right now, you bump into a chick who's been to college in 2021, Nick, stay away.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, Nick, the woke shit was not out of control like that when you and I were in college. Like, it was starting to push in, but not to this degree, right? It was not this radical. This is every chick, basically.
Who is this chick? Alexandria Schofield? Why does she think she knows a lot about comics? Does anybody know who she actually is? It's
I just find her funny because the wall is gonna hit, right? Hard.
Yeah.
She's gonna hit the wall hard. And after she gets ran through in a bunch of zinc shots on her face and down her throat,
oh my God.
She's gonna be sitting there saying, "Where have all the good men gone? I thought you hated men so much, right? If you're not a good feminist," and all of a sudden, Nick, it's gonna hit. She's gonna be just angry and alone and blaming who, Nick? The patriarchy. I keep telling you guys, stay away from these liberal, college-educated women. Nick, if a chick told me she had to drop out of school in the 8th grade to help with her family on a farm or something, good. These college-educated women, Nick, are toxic, bro. They are toxic. If you guys in the chat have dealt with these kind of chicks, these liberal, college-educated women, they're insufferable, man. I mean, they're still good to smash, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
What is this that you sent me? What is wrong with you?
Oh, shit. What did I send you? The pedo?
No, this is way worse than that.
The Minister Jap thing?
This is one of the most horrific things I've ever seen.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know how I missed this when you first sent it.
What's that?
I'm showing you. Hold on. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, dude. Hold up, man.
Woman with 8-foot hips wide. 8 feet wide. 8 feet wide.
That's right. Now, wait till you scroll down. Everyone in the chat needs to see this because, I mean, go ahead and just, okay, we should just give a disclaimer. Grab your eye bleach.
1,400 pounds a month?
Yeah. Someone in my Discord sent me this. They said, I had to see it, now so do you. And they sent me that bullshit.
35 stone?
It makes her irresistible to blokes. Oh, God, yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, God.
Look at
These guys are
play
about to
that
get ready.
music. 8 feet.
Bruh. Guys are paying money to see this naked on cam shows in the UK. So for everybody in the UK, anyone who is paying this to see this broad naked, Nick, what are you thinking right now? What do you
I'm
have
just
to say?
wondering if the combined the combined disposable income of every black guy in the UK is 1,400 pounds. They all found their white queen.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Dude, no one on this earth has lower standards than black men. But I want to believe they're not this thirsty. But, Nick, then again.
Figbat, are you there? Can you confirm?
Yeah, Big Bat now. You talk to me. God damn.
Can we get a size comparison to my height? I'm 6'2". I don't know.
So you have less size than she does wide.
It's got to be 8 feet around because she's not 8 feet wide.
No, yeah, it's around. So going around her. So Nick, if you took a tape measure around your body,
if I tried to curl around her, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, your body would like 2 more feet.
Figbat, he's here in the chat.
Oh God,
what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, you got to talk to us, man. What the hell's going on in the UK? Is this something that you've seen in the UK where guys like these big fat ass American chicks?
Look at the look at those legs. Look at those sexy knees if you can find them.
Just funny. No matter how fat you get, your feet don't change size, right? So she's gonna have like size 6 feet. Oh my God. Oh, bruh. Oh,
I can't take it. You sent this to me. This is your fault,
dude. I like how you clicked out of it. You know there were more pictures, right?
Yeah, but I was. Hold on.
You know the chat has to see the whole thing. Stop fat shaming.
Body positivity, y'all.
We are a body positive channel.
I am positive that those pants did not exist before she got them custom made. Look at that. Look at the span. It looks like if I were a kid drawing the muscliest, most masculine legs on my superhero ever. Look. Oh God. Oh,
look at that gunt. I think it's a gunt.
You don't want.
I can't breathe, girl. Nick, what? Okay, so Nick, you got to save the family. They've been held hostage. She has to do the jumping face sit on you. You gotta do it to save the family, Nick. Are you gonna take that to the face?
What, the atomic drop?
The atomic drop to save your family.
Save my family. I would be put through the floor. You die immediately. There's a video.
Oh, is that a black dude? Yeah, help.
No, that might be a black woman. She receives an incredible 40 to 50 Facebook messages a day from men requesting pictures, all from India, and online chats, which can last anywhere between a few minutes and an hour. Her stage name, Ultimate Pair. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Look at how that...
Dude, these Indian dudes and these black dudes are just too thirsty, man. I just keep looking at the feet. What is that leg fat?
Her tibia has fat.
That's what I'm saying. She has leg fat. She has tibia fat from the front.
I want everybody in the chat right now to reach down just past your knee. And feel your shin bone, and then imagine you got a fucking watermelon of fat in front of it.
Dude. I'm gonna laugh if there's fucking lingerie pics. That would just be
no. That's it.
Thank God.
That's all. I'm sure there. She says stripping off. I'm sure there are of her somewhere, right? She does steamy scenes.
Oh, do you remember that chick that we did the reaction to? The Gail chick. Gail, the chimp out at the Popeyes. Yeah. She has nude pics that someone sent me in the Discord.
Oh,
it was all kinds of wrong, man.
No.
It was just wrong.
I think people are. See that. There's with Gail, I think people do take advantage of her because she's a little bit crazy. She's diagnosed schizophrenic, and I mean that seems like maybe someone took a little bit of advantage there.
Do they though?
I don't know, man.
Did they though?
I don't know.
I mean,
someone was telling me all the crazy racist stuff she says is basically fed to her by trolls. She's actually really nice and sweet or whatever, and they just feed her crazy shit to say.
I could believe that. She's so unaware, and it's kind of sad though when you think about it.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With the nude story, I'm I don't know if that's because I don't know. I don't know if that's her.
It's her.
Or no. I don't know if she's the one making that decision, or
I see. Someone's manipulating her into
you need to do this to fight off Satan or something, because that's her thing, right? The satanic Jesuits. or whatever.
Is that her thing?
Oh yeah. Her enemy is Laurie McBride, the actor who plays Data from Star Trek. His wife in real life, Laurie McBride, and she says that Laurie McBride is the head of the Jesuits, and they're trying to call Satan in, and she defeated Satan on a live stream. It was not as funny as it sounds. Yeah, it's whew. So you send me the worst stuff.
I can't believe we've gotten through so much degeneracy in almost 2 hours. How did that go by so quick?
I don't know, man.
Damn. Remember, we were like, we're going to do a quick show. And I looked down. I'm like, it's 1?
Yeah. It went by really fast.
I mean, it took like at least 96 minutes to go down all 8 feet of her fucking body. Damn. Oh, man.
That woman is so big.
I got to say this, though, Nick. I got to speak to all the black people in the world, because that's really who's causing this problem. The reason why we have all of these land whales who actually think that they deserve a good man or they deserve X, Y, and Z. And now I never did anything even remotely close to that fucking big. I got quotas, but it is nothing like that. When I say big, I don't mean, what do they say? What, 50 stones? What the hell that's supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Every time you smash a chick who is low value, you're doing the world a disservice. Now, I know it's easy and you can just pick from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? They're easy pickings, right? But yeah, we got to do better, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've fucked up in my life in terms of smashing some. I mean, I've done vampire fucking before. You know what I'm saying?
Look, what do you think? What do you think her weight in pounds is?
Ooh.
Because I just looked up what 35 stone is. So what do you think?
I'm guessing her weight is based on that body type. I didn't see her height. I'm going to say she's 5'50".
490.
Okay.
So I think she's lying.
Of course.
Yeah. That's like Tess Holliday saying she's 270
yeah.
or whatever.
The height that she like lists herself as.
270.
Yeah, stop.
270 times 2.
Dude, like Nick, black dudes are the reason why a lot of these problems exist, because black dudes take any other ethnic group's worst of their worst.
She's a millionaire in pounds.
Bruh, she is the cryptocurrency. Like, look at that shit. And dude, we got to do better, man. Like black men got to do better first, because Nick, there's a fertility crisis and a marriage crisis around the world, right? In all cultures, right? India, there's more single women in India now than any. Like, it's something insane. Did you hear the numbers? Like 75 million single women. I'm thinking to myself, they're running out of simps. Now, luckily, there's no black men over there to clean up these rabid, feminist, fat, ugly chicks, all the undesirables. However, man.
Here we go. I got another story.
Dick control.
Another story you sent me.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about this.
Past Sebastopol mayor held on 11 child sexual assault felony charges. Trigger warning. Former Sebastopol mayor Robert Jacob now faces 11 felony charges of child sexual assault, up from 5 since city police arrested him Saturday morning, April 10th, according to Sonoma County Superior Court records. Sonoma County Sheriff's Office online jail inmate search shows a bail at $620,000. That's not enough.
No.
A change since the police department's April 10th press release. He has a court date scheduled for Tuesday, April 15th at 1:30. He was appointed for mayor for 1 term between December 2013 December 2014 during a single 4-year term from the Sebastopol City Council. You notice what they haven't mentioned?
What's that?
What party affiliation he has.
He's a Democrat.
I know.
I already saw it.
You know how I know?
Yeah, because they didn't mention it.
Because they didn't mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, so there's that. Look, who could have seen this coming? Look at this guy.
Yeah. Lives in his mom's basement.
Yeah,
guys like this, and I don't know how people haven't figured out, Nick, that these are the bad guys, right? Like, at what point do anybody that you see, as a general rule of thumb, if you see a beta male in politics, he's a pedo. Just assume that. Just be like, yep, especially if he's leftist, be like, yep, because there are right wing dudes out here doing foul shit too.
Oh yeah.
But make no mistake, when you see a left leaning beta cuck, like you think Trudeau doesn't have skeletons in his closet?
Oh,
what's the mayor, the old mayor of Portland, like Wheeler or something like that? That dude. When you see these people, like, dude, just assume the worst. Man,
let's see. This one I found for you.
That
It's
judge.
pretty funny. No, I haven't looked up the judge in a while.
That dude.
But this is an interesting. Get this pulled up. So we've heard about Stop Asian Hate recently, right?
I just roll my eyes every time I hear it, but yeah.
So there was Ted Cruz proposed an amendment to a bill to combat some anti-Asian discrimination.
Right.
Here we go. Check this out. I don't know if you'll be able to read this. I'll try and blow it up. So the Cruz Amendment to prohibit federal funding for any institution of higher education that discriminates against Asian Americans in recruitment, applicant review, or admissions. Seems pretty noble, right? Like if they have an anti-Asian enrollment policy, no more federal funding.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something we can get behind, except it didn't pass. Did not pass. They needed a 3/5 majority. 49 Republicans voted yes, 48 Democrats voted no, and then 2 Democrats didn't vote and 1 Republican didn't vote.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, sorry, Asians, you still get discriminated against.
The Stop Asian Hate hashtag is so funny to me because, as you know, I am very fair with the things I say, and I laugh at the Stop Asian Hate thing because let's start. Let's go down the line. First and foremost, Asians hate amongst their own group. Asians hate other Asians first.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start there. Next up, Asians are the most, to me, and most people, Asians in the chat can tell you this, Nick, they are the most openly racist people you'll find. They are openly racist.
I've never met an Asian woman. What are you talking about?
They're openly racist. What was that in China? They had those the black people, the Africans outside talking about some, you guys spread COVID. The way that they treat these German shepherds in these stores and stuff in the middle of the inner city with blacks. If you try to date an Asian chick, God forbid you're a black guy, or like Asians they'll accept an Asian guy, right? Or they'll endorse an Asian woman dating an Asian guy. Mm-hmm. They will accept an Asian woman dating a white guy. That's as far as they go. You show up with a Latino, God forbid he's black. There was a commercial, Nick, where the Asian woman threw a black man in a laundry machine.
It's my favorite commercial.
And he came out, and that was bad. And he comes out as this nice, shiny Asian man. Open racism. Fuck Stop Asian Hate. I am not letting up these goddamn Asians. Fuck that. Listen, man. Asians talk this shit. Nick, when you are around them and they speak in their native tongue, do you know what they're speaking about? You. Now they could speak in English, even broken, and for the elder generations, and they could tell you some shit, right? Mm-hmm. And be like, "Oh, everything's cool." No, I mean, look, like I said, you know me, Nick. I'm cool with everybody. I don't have like some random agenda against anybody. But if I see, Nick, you've seen how anti-BLM I am because of the hypocrisy. BLM doesn't care about the 44 million plus black babies that have been aborted. They don't care about the single mother-led households. They don't care. So I'm fair. So when someone says, stop Asian hate, all right, go in these Asian countries, right? See how you get treated. See how you get looked at, stared at in the commercials. Nick, John Boyega was minimized or removed from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, yeah, China.
In China. Fuck Stop Asian. I don't want to hear shit from these goddamn Asians. I tell Asians like I tell everybody else, shut the fuck up. Okay? Fuck. Stop Asian hate. Get the fuck out of here. Nick, you can look up videos right now on Asian people. Like, just Google, like, Asian beats up black woman or something. Belts. They stripped they stripped a German shepherd naked and whipped her ass. With a belt. Like a dog.
I love how you couldn't get through without laughing. You're mad, but you still had to laugh when you said it.
Yeah, dude. They're hilarious, man. They're really hilarious. Look, my man said, hey, they're not racist. They just hate foreigners. They're very xenophobic. Okay, watch this. Hey, Nick, of all the countries you could go to,
yeah,
wouldn't you make a valid argument that if you go to especially Southeast Asian country, you're like this, how come there's no other kinds of people other than whatever the native people? Whereas you go to America, everybody. You go to certain European countries, everybody. Canada, you'll still see different ethnic groups. Go to Japan.
What about Malawi? What about Cote d'Ivoire?
These people are hilarious. Like no one is quicker to say, "Stop Asia! Hey, we're being discriminated against." Go to their native lands, right? Go to Cambodia, go to Vietnam, go to Japan, go to China, where they currently have concentration camps. Get the fuck out. Stop Asian hate. Man, I tell you, fuck these fake ass Asians pretending to be victims. Nope. You get no pass from me.
Do you want me to pull up this thing you sent me from Minister Jap?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. It proves the hypocrisy, man. Fuck these German shepherds.
So this is from Minister Jap. Okay. So we're going to have to do this way. Every time he says Negroes, I'm going to point at you and you say it so I don't get in trouble.
Of course.
It says, so they found the cop guilty. So do you think
Negroes
guns still behave? A 7-year-old girl just got shot multiple times, and it's no riots and no marches, but y'all celebrate for a dope fiend getting justice. We are one confused race of people whose life means more, hers or a 40-year-old career criminal and dope fiend. I get it, the cop is guilty, but my point is George Floyd is no one we as a people should care about.
Agreed.
So this little girl was shot
story.
and killed at McDonald's drive-thru, just like because.
Yeah, who knows as the details emerge. You don't want to see kids getting killed because the father was shot too, so he was injured, but the girl was killed. And yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, that's been the question the whole time with Black Lives Matter is like, why don't Chicago Black Lives Matter?
Yep. Here's the thing. Black Lives Matter.
Louisiana.
Black Lives Matter only shows up when it fits their narrative, right? That's it.
Yeah.
And they're laughing all the way to the bank because they use the deaths of black men, especially criminals, as flesh offerings for the powers that be, which is why, hey, where's George Soros at? Yeah, fuck him. I know who's behind these organizations, Nick. It's all a dog and pony show. That's why when you start asking these people hard questions, like Me Too, Tarana Burke, which no one ever raped. Let's start there. No one raped that ugly ass KRS-One in drag looking fucking broad. I'm tired of these Klingon bitches in general. I'm just gonna go ahead and start there, Nick. I'm tired of hearing from them. They're perpetually victims. Everything. Someone did something to me. Man, no one did nothing to you, man.
I got one more thing to pull up here. Oh God. Is this where it is? Here it is.
Uh-oh. There's got to be a reason you're laughing.
I'm gonna read a couple super chats before. All right. Gabe Claufred says she makes me want to sunset myself. Been watching since I think that's the wide hips girl.
Oh yeah.
Been watching since the Donga saga. Solid podcast, Drex. Been meaning to hop on that Patreon. Sorry, Nick. And Scotty doesn't know. Why are you sorry to me, Adam?
Oh.
Hop on his Patreon. Definitely. And Scotty doesn't know. Definitely. DCV Titan says, kind of an ask, but can you jump on Reddit, search for Centaur Red Pills, and look at the post on Lotus Eater's Calm by me and get Drex to admit to writing that manga? That'd be great. Otherwise, he should interview the writer. Maybe in a minute. Nick's Hex says C equals pi times d. So d equals c over pi equals 8 divided by over pi. 8 divided by 3.14159 equals 2.56 feet diameter rotunda. Oh, circumference. Pi times diameter. Okay. Math equations don't show up well on this, but he's saying that her hips are 2.56 feet across.
Damn.
That's a wide.
That's wide, bro.
Doors are 3 feet.
Yeah.
She almost doesn't fit through doors. That actually that is small. That's like a 26-inch wide doorway. She wouldn't fit. Not even.
Even if she went sideways, she wouldn't fit.
She'd be 6 inches too wide.
You think she could squish it in?
I think it'd be a funny sound when she did.
Oh, shit.
Gross. Not 6 inches too wide. Whatever. Synac8 says, hey, man, don't laugh at Sargon's wife like that. YouTube haven't been paying much since Gamergate 2. Oh, come on. Come on. Dex Terminax says, good God, she is so big. When a person asks her for her size, she gives them a zip code. How in the hell could anybody smash that? You know, I like a little cushion for the pushing, but I don't want the whole damn pillow factory.
Black men could.
All right. Here we go. This is for you. Huh?
Dude.
It's Lizzo.
What the fuck?
Glamour magazine, man. That's Glamour.
What?
Look at that belly button. Cavern. She's got the Zoidberg build. Blah, blah, blah.
Dude.
Oh,
well, Nick, I can't remember if I told you. Shout out to my man Jada Black for doing a video about this. This is like peak Klingon bitch mentality. Lizzo allegedly is being accused of whitening her skin because she had posted something and people went, wait a minute, and they pulled up pictures, right? And this is the problem with a lot of fat chicks.
look,
These morbidly obese Klingon bitch German shepherds. They believe, Nick, that if you notice, they'll have their hair done or weave, right? They'll have their fingers done, right? Manicures. Feet done. Pedicures.
this girl has a 5 o'clock shadow. A full beard shadow.
Dude. Well, look, I've told you on multiple occasions. Let me just go ahead and say this yet again. If you fuck Klingon bitches, if you are into German shepherds, I question your sexuality as a man. Black women, for the most part, not all, but for the most part, are men with female sex organs. So if you are into smashing these broads, I question you, man. You're suspect. You're suspect.
Her Instagram name is Lizzo B Eating. That is funny though,
dude.
That's funny. Come on,
she's disgusting, man.
Here,
She does have a 5 o'clock shadow, like for real. Like,
yeah, no, it's like
dude,
straight across and all of this.
Dude, she's so nasty.
Here we go. Listen to this article. Lizzo has shared a naked selfie to challenge the unrealistic beauty standards perpetuated by social media, and it's so relatable. It's not so relatable unless you're 300 pounds.
Yeah, but look who it's written by. So
Ali Pantoni and Millie Feroz. I don't know who
that's my point. It doesn't.
But look
who do you think they are, Nick?
Look at the subtitle. An icon of our time.
Of course. Yeah,
our time needs to be purged from history if that's an icon.
Damn, who is that? Look at this one. Okay.
Ali Pantoni.
All right, I'm gonna look her up right now. Ali Pantoni.
Yeah, P-A-N Tony.
I'm gonna see because I keep telling you guys, man. Okay, a white feminist chick, freelance writer. That's what she looks like, right?
Wait, let me see her. Yeah, so how is that Lizzo picture relatable to her at all?
Because she gets woke points.
Because that girl's like, what, 120 pounds?
Correct. Okay, now let me see the other name. Millie Feroz.
Yeah, Millie Feroz. Lizzo is pretty much the most relatable woman on the planet. God, this is written like a woman would write it. Through her unparalleled
rise
to fame. This is the only one
I can find. Glamour magazine. So this is Millie Feroz. Looks like an Asian woman. Or at least part Asian. She looks part Asian.
Yeah, she doesn't look big either.
She's not big. So, okay. Let me just go ahead and say this to all you black women. If there's any black women in the chat, these white liberals and other ethnic group liberals, whether they're Asian or Latina or whatever, they're laughing at you all the way to the bank. They're just using you just like they did with the civil rights movement. That's why, have you noticed, Nick, every time white women want something, they always say, women and people of color. You know, every time they say that, right? Affirmative action was meant for black men due to the, with dealing with reparations in terms of getting black men positions because black men were being fired or let go just because they were black. So if you have two guys who work the same position, right?
Yeah.
And they would just be like, yeah, we're just going to let the black guy go, right? So affirmative action was they're like, no, you have to maintain these positions. And this is where people get confused. They didn't say black men who didn't cut the mustard, right?
Right.
They said black men who cut the mustard are just as eligible and entitled for this job position as the white guy.
Yeah, the perversion of the actual phrase affirmative action is the original phrase was we need to have an affirmative action to not discriminate.
Yep.
Not to have an affirmative action to hire people based on skin color.
Correct.
It was the opposite.
It's opposite. So what happened is, Nick, but you had to be able to cut the mustard. So the reason why women jumped on this bandwagon is because that's how they lowered the standard. So they went like this. Hey, black cop or black guy who wants to be a cop or wants to be a firefighter, whatever it is you want to do, an electrician, doesn't matter what you want to do. If you can cut the mustard, then you should be just as eligible for that job. But what white women did is they jumped in and said, no, we're going to jump on affirmative action. Affirmative action benefited white women the most. So the white women went like this. We can't cut the mustard, so we're going to lower the standard and then bully corporations to putting us on board. That's why you see women in boardrooms. You don't see that many black dudes. It's women in these boardrooms. Women in most of you guys who are blue collar. If I got any blue collar brothers in the chat, you guys know for sure that if you work in a blue collar environment, they'll put women in managerial positions who don't know shit about shit, have never worked the job, can't do anything. Female cops usually can't do anything, but they lower the standard and give them positions with gender quotas.
I played that Sam Hyde piece for you earlier. That was great.
Yeah, he's right, man. He's right for real.
People are saying that's not Millie Farose who you found.
Oh, well.
I don't know. I'm trying to find her. I have no idea how to.
It has to be her. It says, oh, no. I know what it might be, Nick. That
She
might
took
be a
the picture
stock
or
photo.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So Millie Farose contributor, stock photo is probably what that is. Yeah, that could be it. Because, I'm looking. I don't see images of her.
Someone sent me a Twitter DM. Just a second.
Wait a minute,
Oh, wait,
Nick.
real quick.
I think it is. Look. It is her.
Yeah, I think that other picture was her.
It is her, yeah. So Millie Farose, it says glamour contributor. I believe it's an Asian chick, yeah.
Here we go. I want to point out one last thing on this article. She's to celebrate, I want to give y'all this unedited selfie. Normally, I would fix my belly and smooth my skin.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, I wanted to show you how I do it au natural. Just so you guys understand that all those disgusting fat pictures of Lizzo, that's with the airbrush.
That's edited.
That's disgusting. Ugh.
Oh yeah, someone put the military officers. Yeah, dude. People aren't looking at the real enemy behind all this, man. The powers that be. But you can't tell people nothing, Nick. They spend more time arguing over like skin color or this and I just throw my hands up. All right, man, go ahead. But when you lose everything, you lose all your civil liberties and everything. China deleting feminists from social media amid birth rate collapse. I have heard about that. China is starting to push back against feminism because they realize your birth rate goes into the shitter. But Nick, now as you know, I have a special bond with feminists and feminism because of course that makes smashing easier with sex positivity, right?
That's just funny. That is just a funny thing. Oh, you're a feminist? Delete.
Well, I would tell you guys out there, because there's guys out here still dating, which I don't know why they are. But for any of you guys out here who are still dating, just start asking the questions about feminism. And if she starts using the feminist talking points, she mentions gender pay gap, patriarchy. Nick, just don't. If she's been to college, she's a feminist. Just assume. Now, I know someone in the chat is going to go, no, Nick, that's not true. And then they're going to point to some random chick that's not. Assume she has feminist ideology at the very least. That's why they push gender studies in these schools now. Do not date educated women. Just don't. Smash and fucking dash.
All right. Well, I mean, it's 1:30. Why don't we do these chats?
Let's do it.
Because there's a bunch of them. And then we'll wrap up. Timothy Reaper says, look up letter from Brett Spiner. We pooped. It has vagina, butts, exploding monkeys, and Bill Nye the Science Guy. You owe us after that glamour article. No. We're not pulling up a Gale video tonight. Not tonight. Okay. So we're going to burn through super chats here. Thank you to everybody who watched. By the way, if you like the stream, go ahead and hit the like button. We're at 917.
Yeah, smash that shit like you would smash Lizzo's belly button. Crevice. Would you do it, Nick?
Would you smash like not Lizzo's, would you smash a belly button?
No. I don't think I could. I've seen it. I've seen it done.
I've seen it. Drex. You know, like right there, you know, like when like two scouts come back in like a brutal drag out war.
Yep.
They both come back and they're like, it's on the other side, man. The camps, and I've seen it.
I saw it because it was similar to what I said earlier, where when you see something and you see like the little video, if you skip ahead, it was, of all people, it was Shane Diesel, who is a big dude with big equipment. He was belly button fucking a land whale.
Come on.
I knew I shouldn't have clicked it, Nick.
It was at this point Drex realized he fucked up.
I couldn't help it. I was like, God, it looks so grotesque, and I was like, and I clicked it. Nick, it was awful. It was awful. Yeah, it was Shane Diesel, man. Dude. Yeah, I've never done it. Man, I don't know how you get down those routes though. Like, you know, we did that degeneracy chat, and everyone's talking about the level of degeneracy that they went down based on like suggested videos. And you're
I
like,
was just in college. I mean, that's all the degeneracy that was needed
of course.
at the times. Like, you're in college. Got lots of time.
You're like, well, I mean, it's available. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how people go down that route, but you're just clicking on stuff. You're kind of like, what the hell? And next thing you know, you're watching, as my man said, goblin amputee porn.
Not good.
Oh shit! I don't even know what goblin amputee porn is, man. But it sounded degenerate.
Whatever that is, it's got to be awful. Mario Carter 13 says Ben Shapiro got Wood on camera to own the libs. Wait, what?
Must be Linwood.
That's not real. Like how Gavin McGinnis used a dildo on himself on camera to own the libs. Because that did happen.
Oh, really?
Yep. Pegged himself on camera.
Oh, you're not joking?
No. Gavin McGinnis.
Why would you do that?
To own the libs.
But how did you own them by doing that?
I can't believe you don't understand.
Look, dude.
Looks like someone I know is never gonna own the libs.
Look, dude. I'm not doing anything that involves any pegging light, whatever other pegging issues you can do.
Oh, he got wood from a Home Depot. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Gavin McGinnis thing. I thought it was a joke, and then I watched the clip and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Wow, I don't know why he was doing that.
Icon of Sin. I will finish drinking this in a minute. This is gin, though. I don't drink giant swallows of gin because I'm not that depressed or British.
You could be, Nick, if you just went back to Gary. You could be.
If I went back to Gary, I'd have to drink all my liquor from plastic bags. Painful Buggery says, to the tune of Popeye, I'll coom for she finish. Why does my skin itch? I'm Drexel the swinging man.
Oh, shit.
Thomas Vandehoff says, enjoying my Vegemite lunch even more now. Oh, stop. Oh, by the way, Siren, the guy who was going in for the surgery.
Yeah.
Remember?
How's he doing?
He reported back that he thinks there's some good results. I mean, obviously there's healing time and stuff, but the doctor thinks there was some good results. So,
dude, anything that involves a man getting penis surgery and you can say the words good results, I'm happy for you and your penis.
that's like when a plane crash lands, but everybody lives.
Yeah. You're like,
It doesn't matter what happened. You can walk away from it.
yeah, you're like, man, no serious injuries. Everyone's alive. Yep. It was like when Sully landed the plane, everyone's like, man, everyone lived. Yeah, that's great.
That's good.
That's good. Good call.
Colonel Panic 2762 says Vegemite is the best. Eat it with a spoon like a real man.
Ugh.
Blah. Oh.
My man put bottom surgery.
Mario Carter 13 says, tastes like it was made in a prison colony. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Arcadian Twilight says, bad food, durian fruit, in trash, scares raccoons. Ooh. Uriah Wright says, this is why the emu won the war. John McCain's glioblastoma says, hey, Nikki boy, I got married Saturday and want to say thanks for the Dalmore cigar malt recommendation. Cheers, mate, and as always, late and homosexual. I had one more news story.
Oh. Yeah, we gotta have these goons send in more horrible videos for us to react to, Nick.
Yeah. I had like found some videos that I was gonna do, and then I completely lost them. Here you go. This is a news story more than a video. Pause the. Stop. Okay, here we. I hate these fucking websites. Look at this news story, Drex. Here we go. Florida couple invites wedding guests to dream home they thought was vacant.
Oh.
So
you knew it was gonna be Florida, though.
They invite their wedding guests to have the wedding reception at this house.
And they assumed that it was vacant, and then like what, the real people showed up?
It's on the market or whatever. So they just they hope to have their dream wedding on the grounds.
It better not be a black couple.
What are you talking about?
Yep, Shanita Jones. God damn it. I can tell you exactly how this went. What, are you ready for a reenactment?
Yeah.
So Courtney Wilson is the dude, right? Shanita Jones is the other one, right?
Yeah. The other one.
The other one. The other one. The other dude. It's not a woman. These Klingon bitches aren't actually female. They just have female genitalia. I'll tell you what happened. So Courtney Wilson, after he proposed, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, God knows why you would ever propose to a black
woman. You want
woman.
to see him? Should I pull him up?
Yeah, scroll down. Oh. Just look at this motherfucker right here. Black men have no standards, man. So Courtney talked to Shanita, right? You know what Shanita said, right, Nick?
This already sounds like a Chris Rock skit.
Of course.
Yeah.
She was like, no, I asked to be in a palace. This is my big day. Your black ass better got there. You better put me in a dream home. Babe, I ain't got money for no dream home. I said we better be in a dream home. Nick, he probably went on, is it Zeusk?
Zillow or whatever.
Zillow or whatever. He probably went on that mother, looked around. I got to find a big ass house that I think is vacant. You can't make this shit up. I can't stand these German shepherds.
Look at this fucking house. This
The
house
house
is
is
amazing.
nice.
That is a legit house.
Hold on, but here's a question.
Huh.
What did the guests think when they arrived? Because they know it's not their house.
So here we go. Let's check this out. Have their dream wedding on the grounds of a magnificent multi-million-dollar mansion that boasts a tennis court, gazebo, and a pool with a waterfall. The only problem was they never told the home's owner about their plan. Courtney Wilson and Shanita Jones had invited their whole family to the nuptials at their dream home and estate, which turned out to be a palatial estate they don't own and reportedly didn't rent in the upscale Florida suburb of Southwest Ranches. The 16,300 square foot mansion, which is on the market for $5.6 million, is no wedding factory. It boasts a bowling alley, 15 bathrooms, a home theater, and an 800 square foot bar. In their online wedding invitations, Wilson and Jones referred to themselves as the royal couple and promised a reception that featured a red carpet cocktail hour on Saturday, followed by brunch on Sunday. Wedding venue turned out to be... Oh, wait. But when Wilson showed up Saturday morning to set up, he shocked the homeowner, who claims he never gave them permission to hold their nuptials there. I have people trespassing on my property, Nathan Finkel. Nathan Finkel, like the whitest
That's
name.
the whitest white name ever.
Told a 9... There are black people on my property.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Attack of the Negroes.
You'd think this is written as a joke, but this is a real story. It's on several publications. This is not the only one.
Oh, my God. I like how he says, I have people. Now, he didn't really say people.
I have people, yeah. My property, Nathan Finkel told a 911 dispatcher, the outlet reported. Look at this. This is a nice
And they
ass house.
keep what?
They keep harassing me, calling me. They say they're having a wedding here, and it's God's message. I don't know what's going on. All I want is for it to stop. And they're sitting at my property right at the front gate right now. When officers arrived, they instructed Wilson to leave, and he complied. I don't want to talk about it. Wilson told the paper the episode. Right. Hey, Mr. Wilson, did you? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk.
Oh my
about
God! Look at this German Shepherd's talons.
Finkel, whose late father was an early IHOP restaurant franchisee, has been trying to sell it for just over $5 million. There's the
look at her hands.
There's the nails and
look at that. Those are talons.
Decent sized rock.
Those Nick. I'm looking at my own hands. Right. Men's hands don't have the. Dude, these fucking German Shepherds. How do you let a Klingon bitch? Why would you even put a ring on that thing?
Keith Polyakov, attorney for the Southwest Ranches suburb, said Wilson previously toured the estate while posing as a potential buyer.
Of course he did.
The guy figured it was a vacant house and didn't realize Nathan lived on the property in a different home.
Of course.
This guy had no idea he lived there. You know the shock that must have been on his face when he showed up at the gate and the owner was home?
Right?
I love that the attorney's like laughing. You know, look on that guy's face, dumbass.
A Sunday brunch.
Live jazz band. Renowned. Our guests will be served up delicacies from our renowned chef on our resort-style pool while being entertained by the sounds of a live jazz band. They are to our home. Invite you back to our home for a wonderful Sunday brunch.
No.
Oh, wait.
So that must be after the fact. So after you leave there, then you go to their place.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe.
But the address is here.
Yeah.
I think they were talking. I think they were full on playing up to their family. They own this $5 million house.
Everyone there would know that they weren't. Like, now let me ask you something, Nick. If you were this guy, here's the great irony. Wouldn't you use this as an opportunity to make that a thing? I would, right?
Wait, who? Wait, what?
If you're the homeowner, you're Nathan Finkel.
Yeah.
And you have this whole episode happen. You go, what the fuck was that? Shouldn't you be like this? Wait a minute, Nick. Business opportunity. Have your wedding at my place.
They couldn't, Drex.
I don't mean them. I'm saying.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, but I'm saying like in the future, Nick. I would rent out my place for weddings.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are lots of nice properties that do that.
Yeah. If I was Nathan Finkel, I would.
You gotta employ a bunch of staff and shit like that to clean it up and afterwards. But woo.
Wow.
All right, sorry, I remembered that. All right, Xander's rant says, Drex, last time you were on, I asked you to look up Aki Dearest Genshin and rate her, and I don't think you did.
I was looking at this ass.
Whose?
Oh, well, my Japanese brother from Japan sent me this picture of this Asian chick, it looks like. You know what, Nick? Well, the chat can't see it. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so
not bad.
No, say the name again. He said, look up who?
Aki Dearest Genshin. So AKI Dearest, all one word.
Oh.
Genshin is the second word.
Oh, this person? I'm assuming that's what came up. Now, let me tell you guys this though, and I see there's people cosplaying as this person. So remember this though, guys. I was never a hentai dude. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my thing. Like, if I'm gonna watch anything that's sexually explicit, I want it to be humans. Like, my thing is interracial porn because I have to be able to project and interject myself into a scene. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there like that's why I'm not gonna watch a porn with like the Asian porn where like everything's blurred out, like all the good bits.
Sure.
Because I'm like, I can't imagine myself being in that scene. So like, I gotta have a scene with the crew, right? You got Wesley Pike.
I think she's actually, I think she's a YouTuber. So I think she's actually.
So it must be this chick, right? Hold on.
Look,
this person.
You gotta ask the chat. I don't know.
I'm assuming that's her, right? If the chat knows who that person is.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's her.
If that's, I mean.
Yeah, it says YouTube personality, and then this is the animated version of herself. This must be what this is. So what was he asking me about her?
Just to rate her, I guess.
around her face. She looks okay. She looks average. I mean, I think she's a rare looking average Asian chick, because Asians don't really have an average. They usually are flush or bust. They either, man, Nick, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Asian women, listen, I need you guys that are bust. I need you bust Asian chicks to step your game up to be average, because there's no in between. Nick, they are either hot or not. I mean, where's the average Asian women?
Non-existent.
Oh, but Nick, speaking of Wesley Pipes, if you ever, Nick, oh yeah, her boyfriend's definitely beta. Nick, if you ever wanted to just have like a good laugh during the day, just Google Wesley Pipes best quotes.
Okay.
Nick, we had to read them someday. Nick, his quotes are legendary.
Well, maybe we'll do Wesley Pipes quotes in video games tomorrow or something weird.
Definitely.
Chinese history summary says General Wu Tutai leads the Flying Panda's army in rebellion against Emperor Ting Bu Ting in the War for Heavenly Ascension. Estimated casualties 80 billion people. Crusader Saracen says, Nick, Drex, can you please do your best impression of Ollie Williams from Family Guy? Also, is it just me, or did Family Guy get not funny a long time ago like The Simpsons did? Yeah, the superior long-term show is American Dad.
Agreed. Which is funny, because I would argue American Dad started off worse, because it was so much built on the whole like political like leaning, like Stan is staunch right wing.
Yeah.
And I think it played into that too much with like the post 9/11 stuff. Over time, Nick, when they really let the characters kind of become their own, American Dad is, if you ask me right now, would you rather see an episode of American Dad or Family Guy? I'll take American Dad any day.
Stelios Cantos. You got to do your best Ollie Williams though, the weatherman.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
Dude, Ollie Williams is great, man.
It's raining. Bad Dragonite says, after the Great Emu War, after the birds seized control of other natural resources, the Australian POWs and refugees were forced to eat Vegemite because it's all they had.
Oh.
So sad. Bad Dragonite says, the Mortal Kombat movie may be woke, but a sequel being Cage-centric actually makes sense. Mortal Kombat 9 and 10, Cage, Sonya, and their daughter were central to the plot due to Cage's family lineage. He's descended from ancient Mediterranean god killers, basically.
I don't believe that shit's going to happen. I know. I never believe, and you talked about this last night, Nick, when woke people say, no, we promise the next one won't be. No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't buy it.
Oh, did you hear that Knuckles is in the new Sonic movie? I guess it started filming, or at least like whatever. I was like, that's going to be nice. Knuckles, Tails.
I only wanted if it's Ugandan Knuckles. You know the way, brothers. Have you ever seen that shit?
My daughter introduced me to it. Dude,
Did you ever see the one going by in the Soviet tank?
No. Wait, did I?
It's like Ugandan Knuckles in a Soviet tank just blaring out the Soviet national anthem everywhere it went. It's so funny.
You know, Nick, how many things have you been introduced to just because your kids made you look at something? Like, Dad, look at this. Or you caught a glimpse of it as you're walking by, like, what are you? What is this?
Usually it's terrible YouTubers.
Terrible.
Yeah. And finally, Bad Dragonite says, also, for context, oh my goodness, Mortal Kombat 9 is just a reboot of the series retelling the story of the first 3 or 4 games due to Raiden's time travel shenanigans at the end of Armageddon. Highly recommended playing it to any Mortal Kombat fan. It has its issues, but I love it. Very fun. Aspie says, Mr. Nico, you have forgotten the amended deal because of your reckless delay. I wanted to be on stream as well to make fun of you to spread Australianism. I demand satisfaction. Also, you would have had the Tim Tams if you'd eaten it earlier. Yeah, well, sorry. It's hard to get guests on with Drex here. It's a huge pain in the setup for OBS. Night of Hope says, Drexel, I love you, buddy. And you know it's hard not to feel apathetic when society seems beyond hope. These people are getting ready to put all our asses in a gulag. It's fucking nuts, and it's not going to fix itself. Really wish I knew what to do about it. Ampathos guy says, Drex, they sound more like crocodiles than German shepherds, though the only scaly bit is the gunt underneath. Night of Hope says, it's not Ron's fault he can't please Monica. Her hymen is a steel wall. She's never had a safety deposit box. She just hides her valuables behind it. That and Ron can't afford a well driller. But if he poached Jamie for her iron, maybe he could build his own. Anonymous says, did Drexel see the Mortal Kombat edit of the female cop shooting on your locals channel?
Where's that one?
I don't know. I haven't even seen that. Let me see. Mortal Kombat edit. Where is this? It's on the locals channel. When was it? How did I miss this? How far back was this? All these damn things. Oh, yes. This is good. This is actually good. Let me see if I can pull this up here. All right, here we go. This is going to be kind of small because I can't make it much bigger, but we'll get the effect. Okay, can you see that? Oh, where's the volume? Where's the I have locals muted because of the notifications. There we go. One more time.
Holy shit! And child! Sonya wins.
That was hardcore.
But did you catch the audio? Taser. Yeah. All right. There we go.
Brutality. Sonya Blaze was that deal too, man. Nick, you know that goes to prove yet again, back in the day, female characters were always strong and sexy, but still were like feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like Sonya was clearly feminine, like from MK1.
So was Orchid.
Oh man, Orchid. But now obviously we all know that Chun-Li is best girl. That's non-negotiable, man.
I liked Cammy better.
Cammy, dude. When it was just the way that she said cannon drill, I was like, you know what? Cammy can get it too, man. Cammy was that deal.
Let's see. Malik Foxon says, "Hey Drex, I thought lefties were the only one that assumed we were left before they meet us. Is that what you meant when you said people, or have I just not met enough people on the right? Mostly just curious. Also, yes, delete my browser history when I die."
Yeah. Well, you got to delete it before you die because, like I said, like now that I found porn tracks, whoever gave me that idea, God bless you, my brother, because I've been looking forever for those glory hole swallow scenes, and I couldn't find them anywhere. But now that I know, I'm like, dude, Nick, I got to explore. I got to see what else is on porn tracks. I'm a sick man. Oh man,
it's water. Jane Doe says, Drex, does the good-looking black man with the white woman have a special type of validation they give her? Are they just who she could get, or are white guys not as good with validation typically? Do you talk about why a lot of women want to be dominated on your podcast?
Yeah, so you look at the situation, Nick. And white guys have been made in this society to be the ultimate beta buck. So they tell you guys to just shut up and provide. They tell black men to shut up and provide dick. That's kind of like the basic notion. So like the way that black guys simp and the way that white guys simp is vastly different. And at the end of the day, Nick, the fat white chick, remember, a white society will deem a girl like chubby or fat when she's, by most people's standards, they're like, she's just average. But they're like, no, she's fat. It's kind of like, I don't know, bro. Calling the chick fat when she, no, Nick, if a chick is legitimately fat, I'll be like, yo, she's fat. But like, fairly average sized women, white people will call fat. So I was like, yeah, I can kind of see, because there's more pressure in the white community. there's more pressure in the white community to be skinny, right? Are you trying to make simp? so there's more pressure in the white community to be skinny.
Yeah.
But now, because of the way that I would call it the Kardashian effect, right? Now, being skinny is not what it used to be, Nick. Now these chicks want asses. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I am not attracted to the Kardashians at all.
I'm not either. It's not my style.
They look wrong.
Especially if you see them without all the glitz and glam, they look terrible. But Nick, you've clearly seen there's been a shift, right? That's why a lot of these IG models, it's all about the ass.
Nestor Arena says, in Italy, the standard is anorexia. Well, I know where I'm moving next, Pilgrim. I'm on my way to India right now.
Yeah, it's
India. Oh, no. Italy. No.
Oh,
Damn it.
speaking of Italy, Valentina Nappi can get it.
Oh, my God.
Dude, if any of you guys in the chat have know about Valentina Nappi, that is a true star.
Crusader Saracen says, you don't need to be Nostradamus to see boxed wine and cats in that annoying TikTok host future.
Dude, Nick, that's most of them, though. Nick, I get criticized. People are saying, Drex, you're generalizing. Nick, I promise you, if you were to go out there right now, most of the women you meet are going to be these leftists. Because if they've been to college, Nick, they've had the conditioning, the Marxist agenda. Feminism. And just like, oh, God, here we go with another one of these leftists, bro. Like, Nick, they all have the same talking points. Now, I don't like talking to them, so I just, go ahead and just throw a dick in their mouth because how else do you get them to stop talking? But, Nick, a chick like that, right, with the hair dye and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think happens to them while they're in college? While they're preaching all this feminism, what are they doing on the weekends? Be honest.
Swallowing the kids.
That's right. Getting piped down. They got foster homes in their throat.
What was that? I saw a tweet one time. It was something about some guy where he's saying, you damn hoes want me to go down on you after an abortion. Haunted house up in there.
Oh,
it's like, come on.
Yeah, a lot of these leftist chicks have had abortions, man, and it's all unfortunate. But
I said that the other day. There was some chick on there, and it was the blonde chick from when I first saw the blonde chick from the protest.
Yep.
And I said, yeah, she's got a lifetime subscription to Planned Parenthood.
Yep. But that moist ass dude she was with was
super turbo gay.
Yeah, that was Johnny Storm Human Torch level.
Yeah. Let's see. Nostradamus says. So right after you don't need to be Nostradamus. Nostradamus says, I see boxed wine and cats in that annoying TikTok host video, but you didn't need to be me to tell that.
Yeah, man.
Gummy says, Drexel, you need to smash those 8-foot hips ASAP.
Ooh, can't go that's just too damn big.
Audi Driver says, remember that episode of Family Guy where Louis got fat? What was Peter's response? Lois got fat. He wrote Lewis. Lois got fat. What was Peter's response? I don't know if I'm having sex with your boobs or your arm, but it feels so good. Every part of that woman's body is an orifice at this point. Oh. Gummy says Taiwan number 1, Japan number 2, China number 19. Shadows King 101 says big ups to Az for shadow banning me earlier. That guy has worse aim than Todd Howard and Dick Cheney combined. Oh no. Phoenix Lord Azerman says, when do we get to show Drex the wonders of society? I want his reaction to the end scene.
I should probably watch that tomorrow if I'm not all just incapacitated like I was
Everybody
today.
wants to watch it with you. That's the thing.
Oh.
They want to do a watch party of society.
Maybe we can watch it during the day tomorrow or something.
Possibly.
Oh, we still got to get Lady Rackets, you and Lady Rackets to watch the rest of the...
Yeah.
So you guys didn't even watch the rest of the movie, right? So it'll like restart where we were at?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's just waiting. It's got like an hour left.
Okay, yeah.
So we just need 3 hours of time. These damn kids.
Fuck, man.
Tell
them to go hike.
Crusader says, did you see the Ugandan knuckles painted as a mural at an actual elementary school in Uganda? He found a way, brothers. Sogi Johnson says, the best thing about all these AIDS-riddled semen-chugging soy-based cucks and the constantly menstruating eggless fat hog whores that you piss off is how easy it is to piss them off. Makes it enjoyable when they cry because. I agree. That's the funny thing. Stevie Wonder says, I too see nothing but boxed wine and cats in that annoying TikTok host.
Dude, she was insufferable. And they, do you know what's funny? They always have that matter-of-fact tone, right?
Stevie Wonder.
You ever notice that? It's always like this. Yeah, Nick. And do you know who actually did the same thing? Let's go with someone right-wing. Tommy Lauren did the exact same thing. Did she not?
Yeah.
In that very like matter-of-fact, bitchy telling. Yeah, and then, and me, and my friends. Nick, where do you think she's gonna end up? Tommy Lauren. If she doesn't secure a stint within the next 3 years.
End up alone.
Alone.
And bitter.
And very bitter.
Maybe when she's 40, she'll pick up like a 22-year-old guy or something.
I doubt it. Do you know who's actually in that boat? And it's music to my ears. Is Candace Bushnell, the writer and creator of Sex and the City.
Oh yeah.
Miserable.
Yeah, but she's honest about it at least.
She is. She's like, my life sucks.
Credit to her.
Yeah. I just love seeing them lose though. God, it's great.
Ishalesden says Vegemite is proof that Emu should have finished the job. Face Lord says, I'm late. Doom director just finished a 5-hour stream. Canucks fan 94 says, would you consider doing a live stream on the EDP 445 and Predator Poacher situation? Yeah, bro. Yesterday. We did one yesterday. We watched the video and talked about it. We didn't watch all the video. We watched about half because it was taking too long. Mr. Leon says, so apparently Johnny Cage is going to be in the sequel. Also, one of the guys from Raid is Sub-Zero.
Oh, nice.
Not applicable says Google mods equals Gestapo. Hi, Stalinists. The gray one says, geez, guess YouTube mods are full of stands. Guess you can't poke fun at their queen. Losers, man. All I remember. Also, man, I remember KI was too young to be good, though.
Hey, look, who was that?
What?
Shayak said, girl is smoking hot. He must be talking about Tommy Lauren. Hey, Shayak, just type in Tommy Lauren before and after. Nick and I already pulled up those pictures, but if you ever want to see what Tommy Lauren looks like without all the fake up, the hair extensions, the eyebrows painted on, just look that up, Shayak. Tommy Lauren before or after. Just look up those Google images.
Adam SK really wants me to put up Carrie Hoskins wearing the Sonya Blade costume again.
Because she's an actress?
Yeah.
Oh. I remember her being attractive, if I recall.
I'll pull it up. It's a good picture.
Any picture that involves Sonya Blaze is good picture, man. Sonya was that deal.
All right, this is for you because I've seen you spamming me like all day. All day. Here you go.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Sonya can get it, man. Oh, look, wait, let's go down to the kiss picture. Yep. Yeah, Sonya was looking right. Yeah, she was looking right.
This was 25 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to see her now.
She's what? No, this is her now.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Yes, right. Yeah, because Mortal Kombat came out next month. So that is the Sonya.
She's 50. This is her.
Oh, damn. You know what? The wall was kind to her. Like, because Nick, because here's the thing, the wall hits women no matter what, right? They have to accept that. But here's the thing, Nick. When you're married to somebody, they don't really hit the wall because you always see them the same way. You see what I'm saying? Like, so if you married Sonya when she was 25, you've gotten older with her, and you're like this, man, my wife still looks great. Because you always see her as that beautiful woman that you grow old together. So, yeah, shout out to her for keeping herself in shape. German Shepherds don't. That's why 82% of them are overweight or obese. Nick, 82%, man. What do you think about that? There's a 4 out of 5
that
chance.
Sounds like a conservative estimate.
It's the only thing conservative attached to German Shepherds. Dude, Nick, 4 out of 5, though. Imagine an ethnic group where you can go like this. 4 out of 5 are overweight. Dude, what are your options, man? Damn.
I don't know how people get overweight.
Just keep eating that bacon. You know what? That bacon is what Lizzo's belly button smells like. Just less smoky. Would you tongue the belly button now?
Nope. I'm gonna rim job that.
Oh yeah, someone just put
Canyon.
He said she can get it like Amy Jo Johnson can. Yeah, dude, I remember someone showed me that. I think it was you that told me to look up Amy Jo Johnson from Power Rangers. Yeah, she still looks good. Mm-hmm. There's some of these, dude. I just tell women, Nick, just eat healthy and work out, and don't smoke. God, please don't smoke or lay out. And if you're a white chick, do not lay out in the sun.
Jog once a week and do yoga.
Yep.
There.
God bless
That's
yoga.
That's really all you need to do.
There's some YouTube yoga videos, Nick. No cap. They can all get it.
What about the naked yoga videos? Have you been watching those?
That's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
On YouTube.
Go on.
You just type in, pick up your phone and type in naked yoga. I mean, fair warning, you're going to see a girl's insides. Might have to be nude yoga, but
some of them looked acceptable. There was a guy that was like, I guess, assisting her on the side of the mat. Look, bro, I didn't come to see that shit.
Captain Kerfuffle says, did you see OJ's response? So you didn't see the chick like just sitting there in a pose with her legs up and just like her vagina open? Because that's a thumbnail on YouTube. I'm not, unless they finally fixed it. It's terrible. Did you see OJ's response to LeBron's tweet? I did not.
Wait, so let me ask you this. How is nude yoga allowed on YouTube but other shit is not?
It's a good fucking question, isn't it? It's educational. Michael Mason says, Nick, we need you to review Judge Judy episodes. I actually did that a couple years ago. A couple times. It was kind of fun. That guy from that thing says, is Nick looking up porn on YouTube? No, we had a discussion about this on the Yellow Flash show. Neo Nanogerm says, Kermit voice, I simped to a VTuber today. How far I've fallen. Now I'm simping to a terrible internet lawyer. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Fabian Stojashevek says there's nothing wrong with Vegemite. How do you have that Slavic of a name in Australia? That's not even possible. But thank you. DCV Titan says, watched Thunder Force. Wasn't as horrible as I thought it would be. Drex, are you okay over there?
Yeah, what's up?
He's just sitting there looking at nude yoga.
Dude, educational programs. I mean,
it's been an hour.
What do you want from me? Yeah. Hey, what was the question?
Damn it.
Dude, all you have to do is say nude and yoga, and I'm in.
Did you see OJ's response to LeBron's tweet?
No.
I haven't either. The person asked. DCV Titan said he watched Thunder Force. Wasn't as horrible as I thought it'd be, but not by much. The daughter and gag with the henchman were good, but my God, McCarthy is terribly unfunny and knows how to kill a joke.
Yeah, I guess her husband is the director, maybe even writer. I know he's the director, but Nick, what do you think about that? With the whole when husbands and wives do like the they're on the each side of the camera, that usually turns out to not be good. I don't know what it is.
I don't see how a director with a close personal relationship with an actor can really effectively work, because directors need to be direct.
Yep.
And they need to say, no, this was not acceptable. You need to do it differently. Try it.
I think it just kind of messes up.
Good. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems kind of weird to me. I couldn't imagine being with my wife being directing her in a scene. It's kind of
Go stand by Fluffy. That was you directing your wife. Timothy Reaper says, so race bent Popeye doesn't like my voice. Why don't you come down to the swamp? Why don't you come down to the swamp and say that to my face? I'll feed you to Miss Piggy. She's been wanting some spinach-fed dark meat. Lorgar Apologist says, Drex, have you considered going on the Dick Show? You would have a lot to talk about. You can get word about MGTOW out as well. Chaos Endures. Worms.
I'll definitely, if Dick wants me on his show, I'll see him. And if he wants to be on mine, I'll see him. Yeah, I love the guy. Yeah, like I said, we had a great time in Tampa. Tampa, you know what, Nick? That trip was the shit.
It's fun, wasn't it?
Tampa was good shit, man.
I can't wait for the next road rage. I'm going.
Where's he going next?
I don't know.
No.
He's really bad about announcing it more than like a week at a time.
Of course.
Like 3. He's like, I'm going to be at this place in 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks.
God damn.
Infragano says, why Drex eyes like Sid's from Ice Age? Samurai Knight says, would you eat Vegemite to end the family court? Whole
Yes.
jar by the spoon with a spoon. This is a little ass jar.
Ugh. I would. That's how much I hate the demonic family court.
How many servings are in this?
Too damn many.
30.
Ugh.
All right. Other Othimer says DFASDFASADF tiny URL is the best .com ASDFA parameter is /7N2WS2RY. This is an interview with an alternate juror on Chauvin. Yeah, I know. I saw the interview with the alternate juror. People are making a whole lot of noise about the alternate juror. One side is pointing out how the alternate juror said that they were convinced that he was guilty because the defense didn't make their case, and they just believed that he was guilty. The other side is focused on a word from the alternate juror, or a line from the alternate juror in which she says she didn't want the rioting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This is an alternate juror.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't actually have any impact on the case. But both sides are reporting within their bubbles their respective preconceptions about what the juror's interview means, and it's great. So, yes, I don't know. I might cover it on a short video, but I'm really kind of done covering the Chauvin trial until something happens like sentencing or whatever, because it's been a complete shit show to cover, and everybody hates the coverage of it, and it just pisses everybody off. So Matthew Harder says, Drex, maybe you don't see the value of $20, but people like my mother who built a business from nothing, she was Korean and believed in personal responsibility. You die from fentanyl, that's on you.
No, I just said I didn't want to see anyone's life ended over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
No,
I get it.
Yeah.
And they're not saying that the business should lose the $20.
Correct. I'm just saying that, like to say that that's the blowback, and like Nick, all the damages and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, not over $20. That's all I'm saying.
Samurai Knight says, Drex, watch Chris Rock's PSA on how to deal with the cops. Would love to see your reaction.
Oh yeah, that one's great. I saw that on the Chris Rock show back in the day. It's great.
Is that the one where you
he talks about not having
not to get your ass
friends.
kicked
Yeah,
by
how
the
not to
police?
get. Do not invite that one friend
Yeah.
to be in the car with you. Yeah, it's real, man.
Fo Chung Esquire says, play Black Mesa on Steam. Infragano says, Drex, have you seen Furikuri? Music is good in its genre.
Haven't seen
It's
heard
an
of that.
anime. Our man M used to watch it.
Hmm.
Colin Archer says, sup, Nick and Drex. I once spent $350 on a cam girl. Turns out I could have gotten 7 to 10 hookers for that sum, which I did repeatedly since then.
Nick, it needs to stop. I can respect guys who hire prostitutes. I can't respect the cam girl shit. Paying to be teased and paying to be pleased are two different things. I had a dude in my Discord who admitted, he said, well, Drex, I used to be a simp because I hate to admit it. I had an OnlyFans subscription. I was paying to see. He goes, no, but I changed, and now I'm simping for you instead, so I donate to your Patreon. Don't simp for OnlyFans chicks, man. Don't simp for fucking cam girls, bruh.
It's a weird.
But Nick, shout out to my man who introduced me to Porn Trex. It's free. Why do you need the validation? Like, why do you need the? But she can talk to me. You're one of many. These guys have to know that.
You're not
right?
talking to the girl.
True, or likely not.
If the girl's successful, you're not talking to her.
Yeah.
Because she's got too many DMs to deal
Yep.
with, so she hires some other people. You might be
Yeah.
talking to a dude.
You might be.
You might be talking to Earl or Steve.
Yeah.
Figbat DN says, I'm just gonna step out and get some menthols. I got a neat trick. Watch me turn a fake 20 into 2.7 or into 27 million.
Yep.
No, Figbat, don't do it. Ryan Ferrier Says any spaghetti western soundtrack by Ennio Morricone, such as Good, Bad, and the Ugly, or For a Few Dollars More. The music made those movies.
Absolutely.
Zombie D says, "Hey Nick, I know this is a fun stream, but do you know about the COVID hate crime and speech bill which passed today?
Wait,
Thought
what?
it was topical. Nope. I'll look at it. I'll look it up for tomorrow." Ryu 10Ken1 says, "Drex, me and my friend have a deal to erase each other's browser histories as a last request in case of dying."
It is real, man, especially after this porn tracks.
Rogue says, "Drex, you're worried about the watch history if an incident happens. I suppose the bookmarks are then. Lol." Jaro Stick says, "Drex getting enlargement pill ads. Horrible ad targeting, so redundant." Othamer says, "Drex, Brave is based on Chromium, the open source part of Chrome. It's just like Chrome, but without the Google provided spyware and with ad block / crypto." Blue Satoshi says, "Brave is basically a de-Googled fork of Chromium, the open source version of Chrome with a built-in ad blocker." Blue Satoshi says, "Oh, you know about comics? Name every hentai." Timothy Reaper says, "Invent internet history, dead man switch, get money, money, money."
Yeah, buddy.
Serial Foxy, that's got to be a subscription service. $2 a month.
Hey,
Just
look,
$2 a month, but no embarrassment after your ass is killed.
Yep.
Serial Foxity says, "Request from India. What are you doing, angry Baneling?" Al Sharpton's Taxes says, "How big will the grease fire be at the crematorium when old 8-foot gal kicks the bucket?" Have you heard about that?
What?
The crematoriums have weight limits.
Really?
Yeah, because the amount of fat will burn hotter.
So what's gonna happen to Lizzo?
Can't be cremated. Well, you got to cremate her in chunks. Because that fat will fuel the fire and it gets too hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like when you grill. Have you ever been grilling and like fat falls? It's like,
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember a news story where a crematorium burned down because they burned a guy who was over the weight limit and the shit just went up.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. Let me know. Tom Bullis, I'll look for the email. DCV Titan says, "Unsurprising that Dems voted against ending racism." Cucko Magic says, "My homestay parents in Japan were racist as fuck."
Dude, it's true. Look, Nick, I have nothing against Asian people at all. I just call a spade a spade. Just like, Nick, Chris Rock talked about that, right? When he was like, the most racist people, remember, that was way back in the 90s. He's like, are old black men. He was talking about back, like, just because someone makes a comment about something, just like when I say black men have the lowest standards for women of any ethnic group, look around at the shit, you see black men cohabitating with and dealing with, you're like, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Like that doesn't, like, Nick, we have this thing where people think that someone's like anti something when all you're doing is like making an observation. I'm like,
oh yeah,
you know, like I said, Asian. You can ask any Asian person, are they openly
why are you
racist?
And like, why do you have a problem with that observation?
Correct. You can ask any Asian person. Are Asians in general? Like I said, we're not talking about my grandma. We're talking about as a general rule of thumb. Are Asians typically racist? And they will tell you yes.
Yeah.
No shame in that.
Let's see. We got Mario Carter says, me Chinese, me play joke, me PP and Hunter's Coke. No one important says, my Japanese translator, also black, taught me that Japan people call us something which translates to smack smack because of the sound of their big lips back. Engineer's best friend says, Drex, can you spell that not safe for work site out for future research purposes? Porn tracks or whatever?
Yeah, porn tracks.
Like porn TREX?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already a fan. I mean, I don't like these ads. I might have to get the Brave browser because I'm so tired of the ads, man. But I can't pay for premium for porn.
Comic Book Steals and Deals says, no one cares about black lives. They only seem to care about black deaths. Joshua Maldonado says, hey, Drex, I wanted your opinion. What do you think about stoicism and applying it with the red pill?
I believe it's necessary. Because here's the thing, Nick. You and I talked about the Chauvin thing. Nick, I didn't get in my feelings about either way. I'm just so detached from it. It's like if it goes, if the verdict goes one way, it goes. If it goes the other way, it goes. Like, yeah. You need to be stoic, man.
Vortex Chris says, I'm going to need to drink enough whiskey to erase Lizzo and that big British chick from my brain, not to mention splashing some into my eyes. Stephen F says, Nick and Drex, no joke, that fat chick's leg, the side shot with the blue sock, it's a rhinoceros leg. Look at it again. I will not. I don't want to see it ever again. HBG3 says, thoughts on Brittany Venti.
Who?
Brittany Venti.
That sounds familiar.
She's a YouTuber.
It sounds familiar. I gotta look. It sounds so familiar. I can't.
I've been on her show a couple times. She's nice.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Mike Testa says, Drex, to that photo, can you say return to monkey?
Brittany Venti. Do I recognize this person? Oh, I kind of remember this. I don't know why I remember that person. Something I can't remember, but yeah, I do know that name now that I see the person, but can't remember why.
I think they want you to rate her attractiveness.
Oh, rate her.
Well, it says thoughts on Brittany Venti. I don't know.
Well, I don't have any thoughts on her because I don't, like I said, I'm aware of her. I've seen that person before, but yeah.
Tim Trainage says, both Drex and Nick, how much to slam Lizzo? A serious number. Pretend you're single and brain damaged. I don't have sex with people for money.
But if you had to, would you smash Lizzo? That's why being a male gigolo doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for money?
Because here's the thing. Dudes have to rise to the occasion. A woman can always be like, oh, this guy is disgusting, but I can just lie back here and just, collect
Starfish
cash.
out, yeah.
Starfish it. A dude can't, though, Nick. Like, Lizzo is like, yeah, I'm paying you big money. Give me that
you gotta pop
barbecue rib over there.
7 Viagra.
And it still won't. Yeah, so Viagra does not like make your dick hard.
Yeah.
You'll pop them and go like, bro, I'm ready. No, you still need to have that oomph.
Well, so then you got to get the Viagra. You got to get like a magazine or something. Get ready.
But what happens as soon as you see Lizzo? It just Nick limps out, man.
Look, guys, I've made this confession several times. There is no big girl quota for me. I am not attracted to anybody even remotely overweight.
I know.
At all. Call it hatred if you want.
It is hate, Nick.
That's fine. I've made my peace with it. I made my peace with it a long time ago.
I bet you did.
It was never going to be for me.
Well, I knew that we couldn't convert you ever since the high school days. When our man, he's like, that girl's got FGP.
He stopped talking to her. She was still hot at the time.
She got too big. And I was like, this guy is a winner.
Arcadian Twilight says, cook for 25 years. Feminist management is fail. Figbat says, Bovril is greater than Vegemite. Ace of Spades says, look at Uganda Knuckles versus Cell by Team 4-Star. Bad Dragonite says, Halo Warthog Knuckles versus Soviet Tank Knuckles. Soviet Tank will win. Mike Testa says, you're wrong, Drexel. Best girl is Makoto all the way. Okay. Penultima says, for a fun time, look up Count Dankula on Twitter and the metric ton of salty mind from fans where he said Nicki Minaj's music was trash.
It is.
Yeah, but I mean, Dankula drew the ire. You're the worst.
Oh, yeah. Someone told me to send you that.
Picture of Cammy. Yeah, Dankula got them. So he tweeted out a picture of his own nuts, but like in a Nicki Minaj, like photoshopped into a Nicki Minaj clothes. And so then all of them were retweeting his testicles all over the internet.
Oh, God.
Apocatypical says, second pick of Sonya Lady, the kiss pick. You can see every one of her ribs. That isn't healthy. That's makeup and anorexia. That's not her ribs, man. That's 50-year-old woman stomach. Oh, she's also... okay, wait. No, you're right. There are some ribs here. Well, I'll pull it up again. She's engaging her diaphragm. She's doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
You can see up in the top picture, she's not looking like that.
Correct.
It's how she's bent over and she's blowing out.
Correct,
she's
correct.
making the thing. Plus, there's nothing wrong with some ribs. She is not anorexic, by the way. Look
no,
at her arms.
No, God, no.
She's in. If you're thinking that this girl is too thin, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
You know what? Anytime someone says that, just put that Lizzo picture back up.
Yeah. She's nowhere close to too thin. She could lose 20 pounds. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Did you see that? Some dude smashed the neighbor's ex, the neighbor's girlfriend or something.
What?
For $7,000.
I fucked a neighbor for her ex-husband's sound system. $7,000 gets me hard, Drex. I don't know about you.
It depends on what she looks like, because I mean, damn.
Infragano says Drex and Brittany Venti got the same eyes. EPS 156 says, "Hey Nick, joined the stream late. Any updates with that law firm?" No, I didn't call him today. Maybe I'll call him tomorrow. I'm gonna record it when I do call him, just so we can talk about it. Wick Dipper says, "Did you call Ray's lawyer?" No. And same question. So no, I did not. Was there any more? Let's see. Helen Keller says, "I too see nothing but boxed wine and cats in that annoying TikTok host future somehow." Kermit the Frog says, "I too see nothing but boxed wine and cat in that bitch's future." Crusader says, "Drex, Nick, who's the celebrity who was hot when you were young, but has hit the wall the absolute hardest?" I'll posit maybe Denise Richards. Wrong. I have a much better answer, but I'll let you answer first.
When I was young, that's. I mean, what are we?
Hot actress who hit the wall. Just.
I think Britney Spears hit the wall hard as shit. So did Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan hit it
hard.
But these are all wrong answers. Any other final answers before I destroy yours?
Yeah, I can't think of too many chicks. Raven Simone. Yeah.
Russell Crowe.
He said females, didn't he?
That man hit the wall, and it was the wall of a donut shop, and he busted through and cleaned that shit out.
He did a Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah.
There are some.
Oh, yeah, Nicole Eggert. Yeah, from Baywatch. Bruh.
Brooklyn Decker, I think, hit the wall pretty hard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I take it back. Kathleen Turner. He's right.
Kathleen Turner. Yeah.
Yeah. Kathleen Turner hit the wall the hardest because she was in Top Gun. No, that was Kelly McGillis. She hit the wall. Bruh. Yeah, there's no more. Because, Nick, when we were kids, I view, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, when you're a kid, you just view them in that time, right? And then
Sharon Stone.
I mean, I make an argument, basically all of them. Anyone that you remember as a kid.
Courtney Cox is held up okay. I mean, she looks older, but.
Yeah, okay at best. Something with Danny DeVito.
Renee Zellweger. Meg Ryan. Fucking.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
serious.
Bruh.
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah. The weight
Peter.
got
Remember when Kirstie Alley was hot?
Well, they made fun of Kathleen Turner. He's like, someone pulled up an image of her, and Peter goes, "Oh, that's a shame." Oh shit, dude! I look at it, but here's the thing, Nick. Here's what I would tell all the guys in the chat: don't feel bad about any of these broads hitting the wall, because Nick, as you and I have talked about, how did they treat men when they were younger? When chicks were young and hot, how did they treat dudes? Like shit.
Yeah.
More often than not. So don't feel bad when these broads hit the wall. Yeah, Cameron Diaz hit the wall hard too.
Someone said, "Have I seen Yasmin Bleeth lately?"
Ooh.
She was a Baywatch actress.
Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, Celine Dion's a good one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, whoa. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No.
How bad is it?
It's worse than you think.
I hadn't seen Helen Hunt in a long time.
Here you go. It's got a before and after for you.
Oh, my.
Look at that neckflation.
Holy shit.
That neck went from this to.
Oh my God.
Whew.
Holy shit. Dude, look. Now, Nick, I know you don't agree with certain things.
My buddy used to have a picture of Yasmin Bleeth on the ceiling above his weight bench.
That was a good place for it back then.
Yeah.
Look, this is the reason why I tell you guys, man, if you guys don't plan on getting married and all that stuff, man, look, just have fun with these young chicks, smut them out, and then discard them. Because, Nick, I don't want to see any of these guys end up marrying someone like that and then ending up with a ham beast later on. Because, Nick, okay, imagine that's you. You married Yasmin Bleeth way back then, right? And do you know who that happened to? It was Pierce Brosnan. Did you know that his wife used to be like a supermodel?
Yeah.
Look at Pierce. Dude,
It's
no.
not good. I don't want to.
No. I'm not allowing chicks to get fat on me like that.
I'm
No.
not going to make fun of the disabled.
Dude.
Colleen Camp, Yvette from Clue. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how she look.
Have you seen Clue? Do you know who Colleen Camp
No,
is?
I don't think I remember that name. Yeah, Jamie McCarthy at the wall. Yeah, old white lady neck is real, man. That shit is a real condition.
Let's see. Let's get her from Clue, where she was. She may be the queen of the wall. Hold on, let me see if I can get Colleen Camp from Clue.
So you gotta do like before and after.
Yeah. Go. Oh, this is not a great picture. Low res. Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta get the high res shit.
Here we go. Look at
So someone said always look at the mom. That's not always accurate, but it usually can. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Oh I like that.
Yeah, right. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me prepare you. Or
I mean, how far could she fucking fall?
perfect. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we got just a reminder, right?
Yep.
Refresher course.
Yep. Oh!
Boom! From that, boom! Whoa! Oh!
Fuck?
It looks like a different, it looks like a different species.
Oh my God.
She looks like an Aztec mask now.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Look at, she has, bring it back. I think she had one chin, two chin.
And then she's got a double.
And then she's got like a double neck.
She's got a W in her neck.
Yeah, she's got a W in her neck. And then she's got a U underneath the W. And a U on top of the W. And then a chin.
She's got a Lizzo on her neck.
Oh my God. Dude, someone keeps putting Erica Eleniak or something. Who is that? Erica Eleniak? You see that name?
No, I'll find it. Hold on. Erica Eleniak. Okay, let me find her.
Yeah, if I recall, Lucy Liu did hit the wall hard. I keep telling you guys, man, don't listen to these bras, man. Beauty fades. Men don't age like that. They just don't. Dudes have to, Nick, you know, when it comes to guys have to want to hit the wall. Like, actively do shit, like drugs or whatever. If you guys just take care of yourself and just do your thing, you're not going to hit the wall, man.
These before and afters are brutal. Here we go. Let's see if I can do it this way. Here we go. Here we go. This is a Baywatch chick.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You ready? She turned into Gordon Ramsay.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I got to be fair. She did not hit the wall nearly as hard as Nicole Eggert. I don't think it's close. I think, here's the thing, guys, she hit the wall, make no mistake. She did not hit the wall. Yeah, Madonna hit the wall hard, but she was never that cute to begin with. Nicole Eggert is far worse, Nick. Because remember, Nick, your fall is what really matters, right? Like, if you were just average
That's
at
a
best.
chick from Under Siege? Oh, no, from The Siege.
Oh, The Siege, okay. The chick from Under Siege was hot, man.
She was,
damn. That was a great scene, man.
All right, here we go. We got to get through some of these. Infragano says, no, wait, I read that one. Infragano says, I just want to be Drex's friend. Gawker's Death Rattle says, my hit the wall candidate, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're right. Hold on, Nick. Okay. Now,
But is that a dead Carrie Fisher joke?
I mean,
Is that a dead Carrie Fisher joke? Because
if we go from Return of the Jedi era, right? Slave girl costume Carrie Fisher to how she looked and sounded by the time we got to The Force Awakens, Nick. I'm telling you, it's the lifestyle, the smoking.
She looked way worse than The Last Jedi.
Yeah. You know, this is the reason why, you know, they keep saying some of these names. Mila Kunis is my hit the wall person. Yeah. Mila Kunis, you know what? And she's another one of those people, Nick, that when you look up any of these, this is the reason why I say that, you know, for all you guys
Princess Diana hit the wall. God.
Oh, that was a low blow.
That's cold.
Oh, man. Woo. Damn. But, Nick, when you start to think about this for a second, these guys out here, what they need to understand is that, like, very few women are gently hit the wall. Usually, if you guys notice, think about it. And you not even notice, Nick, it's the sex pot, right?
Yeah.
The girl who just, like, looks decent, like, she's just, you know, average or above average, right? She seems to kind of, you know, it's a very slow decline, so it's very natural, right? Because they didn't go get plastic surgery. It's the chicks who were like Pam Anderson. All the girls are like, I'm going to be the hottest chick. When they start to lose a little bit of that attention, a little bit of that clout, like they don't get to, they start to, those are the ones who go with the plastic surgery. Whereas Nick, the girl who's like average or a little above average to other guys, she's used to just being in her own skin, right? So she's like, yeah, well, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm a little older. She's not going to start having a bunch of plastic surgery. That girl who was the hot chick is always going to go under the knife. Always. Always. Maitland Ward can get it, though.
Fo Chung Esquire says celebrities that hit the wall. Erica Alaniak. CJ says Erica Alaniak, Baywatch, Playboy Bunny, and Cake from Under Siege. Ash B says Bitcoin on sale at the moment. Get in or get left. CJ says you're right. Cake from Under Siege with Steven Seagal. Yeah. She was. She looked great in that movie.
Yeah, man.
Santiago says my debit card was suspended, and I got a text from my bank's fraud department asking if I made a payment to OnlyFans.
Oh.
My own bank called me a simp.
Oh.
Asphyxiation says real talk though. I would actually like to talk to Drexel about legal hoes. Got dragged onto Q's stream to talk about the Aussie experience. Remember the $20 coupon story. Also, sorry, Drex. Only Nick was supposed to eat it. So.
Well, how did you get me to eat that shit?
You said he had to eat it too.
Well,
yeah. Aspie's like 18th birthday.
Oh,
present.
Ava Devine, the porn star. Yeah, the Asian chick. Let me see what this bra looks like now. Oh, there was a chick who Nick. I'll tell you the saddest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is sadder than an old porn starlet still trying to hang on. Bruh, I saw a chick named Kayla Cleavage. Nick. So she got those big flotation device boobs, right?
Yeah.
Now that she's older, she has this big like indent divot because the implants have now sagged.
Yeah.
And they're udders. I saw it, dude. I almost
mad.
threw up. I'm like, oh my God.
Bad Dragonite says, Drex, how far can she fall? Nick with an evil grin. Little does he know. Oh, Drexel was supposed to be there and laugh at me like the chili pepper, but with more disgust. Oh, yeah. Well.
I got hoodwinked then.
Yeah, you.
Wait, who did I say I was about to look up? Oh, yeah, Ava Devine.
Ava Devine. That's the chats. So I think we're about done.
All right. Let me try to find a recent picture. Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit! I gotta put your fucking link in the description.
Yikes.
I did not. I'm a bad friend, and I did not put MGTOW podcast in the description. But MGTOW podcast is now in the description.
Whoever said Ava Devine is right. Holy shit.
Looks bad, huh?
Bruh. Oh, dear God.
Ava
Yeah, she
Devine.
was a great dirty talker, though. Yeah, I like that.
Give me that cupcake. Give me that dark chocolate cupcake.
Oh, shit. Yeah, these porn chicks. Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley has aged well. Absolutely.
Oh, God, this doesn't look good at all.
What's that?
Ava Devine.
Oh.
That's just a mess.
Dude, she used to be like that, like Asian porn fantasy. Like, yeah, the Asian chick with the big flotation device tits. Nick, look at this picture right here, man. I want you to look at the face especially. She doesn't look like a real person.
Yeah, I know. God, that's horrid. Oh, it's awful. He's also not in my featured channels. Oh my God. Fo Chung Esquire says Erica Alaniak played Daisy Duke in 1993. And Infragano says, Drex, be my friend, please.
Who said that?
Infragano. He's the guy with the show enough avatar.
Oh, yeah. That's good shit.
Is asking will you be my friend. Tom Bullis, I got your email. Who the fuck is Sydney? Why? Who is this person?
Time for a serious chat.
Sydney Watson. Oh, okay.
Oh.
He wants me to see if I can interview this person. She has a huge channel. Okay. Well, I can only ever reach out to people. I can't ever guarantee an appearance. CJ says Shania Twain still looking good though.
She has. Last time I saw her, she looked good. I don't know what she looks like now, but yeah. It's
Look
just
up
it's
Minka.
diet and exercise, man.
They're saying look up Minka, Asian with huge flotation devices.
Yeah, I'm aware who that is.
Listen, I already know who that is.
Nick, I'm a porn aficionado.
Name 10 right now. Name 15 lately.
But look, dude.
Okay, seriously, let's get your top 5. Top 5 girls.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Adriana Chechik, Valentina Nappi, Candace Dare. Riley Reed's kind of dropped off a little bit. I don't know if I can still. I'll still put her in there. Sure, why not? Riley Reed.
You put her in your top 5?
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, she has decent scenes. Like, here's the thing. I'm talking about like in terms of their performance and their acting. Oh shit!
All right. Okay.
So I'm at 4. I got to give I want to put a blonde in there. I mean, let's think. Those are the ones that really stand out. Let me think about it. I already said Candace Dare, Valentina. I'm trying to think who else really
What about up and comer Maitland Ward?
Let's put Maitland Ward in there. You know what? She's like because she's a redhead. She's always gonna get props because I have to, as you know, I respect redheads. They're 1% of the Earth's
Nobody
population.
respects redheads. Redheads are objects.
Someone might have put proxy. Yeah, Kendra Sunderland. Yep, she can get it. Like I would just go like this, Nick. I'll make it easy. Any chick who's ever been featured on Blacked or Blacked Raw.
Now name your top 10 dudes. Oh God.
Oh shit, yeah, dude. Nick, performance does count because there are some chicks who are hot. They aren't good on camera. They're like, yeah, I can. You're hot. You don't. Adriana Chechik, that's a true star. That's a true star.
I was on where was I? I was on Flash's show, I think, and perusing through Twitch. We were looking at the Just Chatting, and she was on there. I think it was on Flash's show. I was on stream.
Lauren Phillips, that's another one. Redhead.
I love the ready face. You're like,
dude, because Nick,
just in case I come up with another.
Nick, there's so many. Yeah, Gianna Michaels was that deal though.
So many, but you can't name 5 more.
Well, I mean, there's just been so many. AJ Applegate. I'm trying to think who else really stood out. I'm trying to think. I want to get like some other like ethnicities in there too. I'm trying to think of like an Asian chick, Sharon Lee.
I only like racist porn stars who don't like black guys.
Oh shit! But you know what though? A lot of these chicks do interracial off camera, just like the guys do butt banging off camera because a lot of these dudes are on the down low.
Mm-hmm. They had that show.
Yeah, Corey Chase. Yeah, she has like that real cougar look, and she's really fit. Yeah, I can put Corey Chase up there. Yeah, she can get it.
They had Katie Morgan used to do that show on HBO. Ask Katie Morgan. Did you ever see that show? Mm-hmm. She would just sit there naked and answer questions that people sent in.
So this is before the hot tub chats, right?
Yeah, this is Katie Morgan.
Oh yeah, Tiger Benson. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is a degenerate chat.
Oh man, yeah, August Ames, R.I.P. Yeah, August Ames could get it, man. She was nice.
All this degeneracy in the chat. Y'all are you should be ashamed of yourselves. I should be ashamed of myself because I know most of
yeah, Angry Banlin is right. Mia Malkova, Nick, used to be like up there for me. These girls that go way overboard with the plastic surgery. That's what happened to Elsa Jean.
What about your Asa Akira. What about her?
Yep.
I love the discerning nod. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
That was a
look,
strong model, lots of horsepower.
Yeah, you know what kills me?
A little bit low on the torque.
Here's what kills me. When guys try to pretend that like porn is not what they consume. Like when
Sure.
you go through Nick, I would be willing to bet you at least 90% of dudes' search history is going to contain something spicy. Oh, you know what? Nick,
Don't even bring up Gage. That's too long ago. I mean, I don't think people realize that Gage was a thing. What?
15 years ago, at least. Yeah.
I think it was longer.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I remember Gage from college.
Yeah. College was a good time, man. That was before porn got to be like HD. Nick, one of the worst things in porn is like, you remember certain stars, right? Like, I mean, shout out to my girl, Sandra Romaine.
Stop.
And you go back to these old pornos, like
What's funny about Sandra Romaine was what she was doing back then was like extreme. And
it's the norm.
It's the norm now.
It's the norm now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double anal and you know what? Let me give a shout out to my crew, the legal porno crew. I don't know where they find these European broads who do everything. They
know where they find them in Eastern Europe.
In Eastern Europe. Speaking of which,
Eastern Europe is God's continent.
I know somebody who can make my top 5.
Who's that?
She has a different kind of look. Marina Visconti, Russian chick.
I don't know.
She can get it any day. If any of you guys in the chat know who Marina Visconti is, Nick, huge natural. When I say huge, I'm talking flotation, natural,
Okay.
all natural.
All right.
Yeah, Marina Visconti. So I'm Betty White. That's a fucking troll. Oh yeah, Kelly Devine. Nick, that's who hit the wall. If you got anybody in this chat who's watching right now, I want you to look up Kelly Devine right now. Nick, I'm not joking. No cap. Kelly Devine is at least, she might be 300. Just like Carmela Bing blew up.
How do you get big doing porn?
They stopped fucking and they have a baby because they found a simp. Yeah, Maria Visconti can get it. God damn. Francesca James. Oh, she's Polish? Okay, so Polish, not Russian. Okay. Yeah, she can still get it. Yeah, Sasha Grey was nice.
Tarana Burke.
Oh, shit.
What
you got
about
the
that
foul.
Houston 500 chick? Houston always looked terrible.
She did. Nick, even back then.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole appeal of Houston was
First
that
of all,
she's on Howard Stern.
if you're having 500 dudes run through you, like you looked busted before you started.
Do you know what's sad? I got to be honest with you. If there's any college age guys in this chat, type in a 1 if it's true. Nick, a lot of these chicks are leaving college with 500 body counts.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's over a course of years. Not once.
500
like Lisa Sparks.
Period.
Oh,
And
she hit the wall.
She did 620.
Yeah, she hit the wall hard. Lisa Sparks hit the wall hard as shit. So put Sarah Palin. Yeah, Nick, Kelsey Monroe, why does that name sound familiar? Yeah, I think. Oh, do you know, Laura Jensen can get it. She has like that Amazon look. I can get with Laura Jensen. I like that. Yeah. Damn.
Okay. Alteria says, Drex, what do you think of an
Tori
ex-star
Black.
Lexi Bell?
Hold on, let me look her up. I think she's blonde. Let me see.
I think she's from a long time ago.
Yeah, let me see. Lexi Bell. I remember that name. Let me just look her up real quick. Yeah, blonde chick, images.
You guys need
Yeah,
to
Lexi
stop.
Bell ain't bad. She ain't bad. I prefer. Here's the thing. When I look at porn with snow bunnies in them, I like snow bunnies to have assets. So that's why I look at Candace Dare. Although she came back, she took a little break. I don't know if it was COVID, but she came back a little chunkier now. Oh yeah, Lana Rhoades. Oh shit, Lana Rhoades. Those eyes though. I imagine eyes looking up at me in POV scenes. Lana Rhoades can get it. Damn. Yeah, Keisha Gray. Yeah, gap tooth chick. Yeah, she can still get it.
I've never seen you this animated my entire life.
Oh shit.
Someone could have been walking by, like in the original Coming to America. The chicks would walk in front and throw rose petals. Like, naked women could be walking in front of you throwing $100 bills, and you'd have been like, I'm here playing this game. But I start mentioning porn stars, and you're like, okay, all right, let's talk about this. We got look, Lexi Bill, yeah, she can get it.
Hey, look, man.
Look,
Porn is such a big part of so many men's lives.
Akira, yeah, I'll probably step down to it for a while, just a little bit. That Bonnie Rotten, I got her,
There we got. A little chick. What's her name? Penny Pax. Yeah, Penny. She done gained some weight now, but she can still get it. Yeah, Penny Pax.
Just stop it. Hold on.
Oh man.
Where is it?
Oh man, Caroline Pierce had fucking cakes, man. Dark haired chick. Yeah, Caroline Pierce was nice. So was Luscious Lopez. Damn. Flower Tucci. Yep.
Oh my God.
Damn. They used to be stars back in the day.
Where's the midget teaching the shuffle?
Yeah, Proxy Page got all fat now though. Who was that? Gumi? Yeah, she got fat. I mean, she could still take the D. That's okay. When I tell you guys I'm hitting quotas, Proxy Page is like that size that now, because I've seen her in legal porno videos. Proxy Page used to be like really skinny, right, Nick?
You might have an issue.
I don't know how it happened, man. I don't know how it happens. It just you just kind of, oh yeah, Savannah was nice. Damn.
I'll come back in like 6 hours. This stream will still be going.
I'll tell you, man.
Mario Carter says, heels up and coming talent. Infragano says, Drex, you need to go on Tommy Sotomayor's show.
Oh yeah, I love Tommy. Oh look, B Muller put Drex doesn't like Ebony porn stars. Lol, dude.
There aren't any.
I'm trying to think of if I can just think of just one.
There's only one that I know of. Sarah Banks.
Who is that?
Some black porn star.
That's what I know about that topic.
That's the only name that I even know.
Sarah Banks.
CJ says Angelica Houston. Gummy says Proxy Page Drex, which you were just talking about. Rhinosaurus Rex says, Drex, come on, man. What about Gianna Michaels?
Yeah, Gianna Michaels can get it, man. Yeah, she was another one of them chicks that was stingy about anal scenes. You know how I feel about that. Listen, if we're here to pay you, you're here to entertain us. You better do it all. Okay, I mean everything.
Wick Dipper says, whose stream did you go on today? I was on Heel versus Babyface. All right.
Pinky. Nick, she's like $8 now. Oh, poor Pinky.
Ugh. I was trying to find the midget teaching the shuffle dance because people are like, you've got to show this girl the Drex. I don't know. I don't even remember where I saw it.
Can you just look it up, midget?
I tried Googling it. It didn't work.
Let me try it on porn tracks.
Oh, God. It wasn't. That's not going to happen.
Sarah Banks chick is flexible. Huh. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, she's not bad.
No.
Oh, wait, who's I looking up?
You were trying to find. You got distracted. We need to end this show. The Bruisinator says, "Hey Nick, you misinterpreted my chat last night. I wasn't genuinely concerned for Drex's health. I was trying to imply he injured his neck-sucking penis."
Oh shit! It's Sweezo from Facebook. Yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, he's the one that just sent me the cami.
Who?
You see the little Japanese letters right there, right under the curse stream? Yeah, he's the one that sent the cami pic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Wick Dipper says, "Who?" Oh, wait, I read that one. Shadows King says, Drex, what about Harley Dean? She did porn, got engaged, then one day all of her pics with her fiance were deleted, and she announced her return to the biz.
Let me look this chick up. Harley Dean.
Harley Dean.
Oh, let's see. Harley Dean.
DEAN is what he wrote.
Let's take a look. What are we working with?
Someone asked if you're put off by fake bosoms.
Oh, Harley Dean can get it. Yeah.
Are you put off by fake bosoms?
Yeah, here's the thing. So here's my take on that. I would rather have a girl have natural B cups than enhanced D cups. Now, that being said, Nick, we're all men. And, we don't usually say no. Like, men have a much simpler brain. It's smash or pass. Like, we don't have this whole, like, well, dude, come on. Come on. Porn is best.
Sent you a link to the porn star trading cards. They had them on Amazon.
Wait, what?
Oh, Christ.
Shit. Oh, Anita Dark. Yeah, Anita Dark. Yeah, she was from, what country was she from? She was Czech. All the chicks from Czech Republic are bad, man. They were all on allinternal.com back in the day.
Fucking, this has got to stop. All right. CJ says, Drex, Bethany Benz.
Why does that sound familiar?
Oh, my God.
Let me see this bit.
Chad Van Winkle says, has there been a Warhammer porno? Actually, Major Kill has on his Patreon just a whole bunch of Warhammer hentai. Not even joking.
Bethany Benz ain't bad. Not at all. Definitely smashable.
All right. Can we end this? This is getting ridiculous.
You leave. I'll just keep it going.
Let me count the ways. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. As always, had a blast.
Did you just see the time? Remember we said that
3 in the 5.
All right, guys, we're gonna just do a quick stream and get out of here. I'm pumped up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and then go upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Get my headphones out.
Then use the bathroom again. All right. We'll catch you guys later.
Have a good one, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out. Peace. Oh, God damn it. Renee Villarreal says, my truck spontaneously caught fire. For real? Well, I hope everything turns out okay. That sounds terrifying. You guys want me to do some Twitch? Okay, I'll do a little bit of Twitch. I'll do a little Twitch.
They said porn night.
So, Mike Testa says, NBA gets clownier the more I check up on him. I don't even
He's
check
still
up
around?
on him.
I thought he said he was like gone from YouTube a long time ago.
Oh, he was, but he came back under a different branding or something. I don't know. I don't ever go like check on him or anything. I don't know if people know this. Like, I don't hold grudges or anything like that.
If something happens, you're like, well, good luck to them.
If my whole thing is like, if someone doesn't, I'm really bad at keeping up with people. If someone doesn't keep up with me, like I'll just kind of lose. I'll just lose them. So I don't.
You lost me, Nick.
Yeah.
You lost me.
I'm about to after this conversation. but no. So like, if someone and I have like a disagreement or whatever, we'll have our disagreement, and then I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm gonna just go do my thing. Yeah. So I don't like go, oh, what are they doing? No. So when I'm making fun of, just so you know, when I make fun of someone on Twitter or whatever, it seems kind of out of the blue. It's because they reminded me that they exist.
Of course.
It's literally every time. I don't fucking care about it.
They said you're twerking on Twitch.
I was twerking on Twitch?
Yeah, it says Nick twerking on Twitch.
No. I think they're just, because I said I'm going to go do a little bit of Twitch.
Oh, shit, Jada Stevens. Yes, sir.
God damn it. This is over. This is over and done. You guys have a good night. I'll be on Twitch in a few minutes. Peace.
Oh, he drinks a fair bit, but you realize that it just helps get his noggin jogging along. With his glass by his side and his kids asleep tight, we'll hear some lost-plaining tonight. With his microphone muted, we'll laugh at this boomer until he explains it's all part of the plan. Watch his face become redder as he becomes meta, raging at idiots from Twitterland. From the white shores of Maine to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the law better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we have now. Oh, his lady is fair and she handles herself with the grace of one who has borne many children. As the wife of a lawman, she makes sure that he has the time and the place to provide for them there. So pour out an art bag about more of love for the spirits flow as the ones who get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the tea post on Twitter as we hear Lost Planning tonight. From the white shores of Nam to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the throng better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed to make the law what we are now. Oh, the guests are all plentiful, from Doug T to Drexel. They bring their perspective and spice to the mix. But the reason we're here and the one that we cheer is the one who is showcasing us his career. Get unemployed. So pour out a glass for the tea post on Twitter as we hear Lost Planning tonight. From the white shores of Nam to the hills of Glenlivet, there's no one who explains the throng better than Nick. So pour out a glass for the ones who have passed